looking at the person that's going to be coming towards you soon in love. In this particular reading, this is for all 12 zodiac signs. So that means we're going to go from Aries and go all the way to Pisces. And we're going to look specifically at who's coming towards you for the rest of October 2025. So if you're single, if you're looking, you're in the right space, because I'm going to be spilling all the tea about the person coming towards you. Now, keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with your story. So please only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. Also in these readings, the roles could be reversed, so understand that as well. If you don't know your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, please go ahead and click the link down in the description box below, where you can get a free natal chart and you can look at what those placements are. And whatever your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is, that may be a message you need to look at. So check those placements out as well in this video, or if you're watching any tarot reading. Very good way to check in with the energy. I myself have found that sometimes my sun sign does resonate, but sometimes my moon, my rising, or my Venus may resonate a little bit more. So I always say check out all those placements. All right. Also tonight, I think I'm in the mood for a couple of super chat questions. So if you do have a dying question after Pisces, be prepared to share your question with me. But mods, help me out. No questions in the chat until it's announced after Pisces, because I don't want to have to keep track of everybody's questions. It kind of makes it hard for me, especially when I'm doing it on my phone. So yeah, hold your questions. I know on the last couple of lives, we had a couple of people asking about questions. Are you doing questions and all that? I'll do a couple. When I say a couple, I mean only a couple. I'm not doing a lot tonight. I just don't have it in me, but I'm willing to really help people with emergency situations who just can't really afford a full personal reading from me. So this is my opportunity to help those that need that. Okay. All right. Other few housekeeping rules: that on Saturday, October 25th, I will be doing an awesome webinar for those that want to learn a little bit more about tarot. So if you have not already secured your spot, we still have some spots available. The link is down in the description box below for you to register. I'm also going to put the registration information in the live chat for those watching live. Hold on just a second. And it's for anybody. This is for people that are current tarot readers, brand new to tarot, and you want to learn about tarot, or for people that have had some experience but just want to also hear from me what my thoughts are. What are some symbolisms or meanings of diving deep on the cards, what they're all about. And it includes you asking any questions you have about the deck. So it's a great opportunity. It's only 25 bucks to register. We already have a couple people attending, so it's going to be a very intimate space and a way for us tarot readers or people that's into occult knowledge when it comes to the divination of tarot cards to dive deep and get a very deeper understanding. So that's there for you. Also tonight, I'm featuring my tarot deck that I sell on my website, MEKADivineSpiritualGuidance.com. This is the waterproof tarot deck. Very fancy. But I love this deck because it is waterproof. And also with this tarot deck, it is also very light, very easy to handle, very durable. And with every single purchase that is made with my tarot deck, it includes an autographed deck from your girl, as well as a blessing of the deck, as well as a personalized message and a free cheat sheet. Yes, you get a free cheat sheet included with your purchase. So if you're somebody that's really into the deck, or you are a tarot deck collector or a tarot reader, then you can go ahead and purchase your deck that I'm using tonight at my website, MEKADivineSpiritualGuidance.com. I've had a few people that have already purchased this deck and they absolutely love it. And this is definitely one of my favorites. I try not to use it as much on the channel because, you know, The other ones I'm trying to sell, so I'm trying to preserve this one, but it's so pretty. And it's kind of like one of those conversation pieces. So yeah, check it out. Link is down in the description box below, as well as the live chat for those that are interested. And lastly, don't forget that this is, again, a general reading. But if you would like for me to dive deep on your unique situation, go ahead and book a personal. We've had quite a bit of personal readings lately, guys. Quite a bit. Your girl has been booked and busy. So literally right before I came on live with you guys, I was wrapping up a couple of readings. So thank you for all of those that have been booking readings with me. And if you want a personal reading with me, it's quite simple. You click on the link down in the description box below, and it'll direct you to my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. And also on my website, there's ebooks and all that other stuff too. So enough of all that. I just want to let you guys know we have a lot of new people here. So my OGs, sorry for the whole spiel, but I just want everybody to know what I offer, so they know all the services and things that I offer. So there you go. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. First, we got Aries. Where the Aries at? Where the Aries at? Any Aries in the building? Any Aries? Any Aries? If you're just now joining the live, welcome. Before I get started on every reading, of course, I love to give a shout out to all of my beautiful souls that are joining me live. So if you have not already checked in and let me know that you're here, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Sending you so much love and light. Thank you for hanging out with us this evening. We're just about to get started and get things underway. Big shout out to our amazing mod, by the way. Miss T Rose, Miss Lisa. I see we got Cassandra in the building. We have our amazing Soul Tribe members, which includes Miss Kitty Cat. Hey, girl. Thank you so much for joining the Soul Tribe. Yeah, awesome, awesome. And we also have a few other beautiful souls here. We have Miss Catherine, we have Miss Felicia, we have Corey trying to flirt with me, talking about red bone. I see you, Corey. Look at you trying to be all slick and sly. We got Cappy Barra. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, hey. We have Miss, is it Anna and Norris? First time here. Stunning here. Thank you so much. You're a Libra, air sign energy. What up, what up, what up? Hey, good to see everybody. Reds, hey. All right. I think that's just about everybody that's joined on the live. You guys are early. And all of those watching in silence, what up? Let's get to this Aries reading. So remember, this is for all Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who's coming towards you for the rest of October 2025? Let's get into it. Let's see. Spirit, tell me about Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is the person that's coming towards Aries in love and romance for the rest of October 2025? Who will be coming towards Aries in love? We have the Knight of Swords. Here they come out of nowhere. The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Two of Cups in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Three of Wands in the reverse, as well as the Ace of Swords. Aries, you're going to get a random message from someone that's getting quite tired of waiting to hear from you. Oh yeah. It's been cutting deep within this person's soul, making their brain go a little crazy, Why isn't Aries calling me? Why isn't Aries reaching out? Why hasn't Aries shown up? Well, you know what? I'm just going to reach out to Aries then. I think there's a problem, though, with this energy. The energy is quite pessimistic because even though this person wants to reach out to you, they think that you don't want them. Your energy is coming across as someone that's not interested in putting a lot of work into this relationship because this person has made you quite unhappy, made you feel very sad, very disappointed, and abandoned and neglected. You feel like this person did not prioritize you. But here they come. They're going to say, hey, what you been up to, Aries? How have you been? But the Page of Pentacles in the reverse is a non-committal energy. It's an offer that's not solid. It's an offer that's not secure. It's an offer that's not stable. And I feel like this person's about to bring some drama. Spirit, can you tell me a little bit more about this person? Why are they bringing Five of Swords drama to the situation with Aries? You know, it's because they're holding on to a lot of pain that you caused them. This person feels triggered by you because you've been pulling your energy back and ignoring them or holding back from them. Now, keep in mind, the roles could be reversed. You could have been the one to reach out to them or vice versa. That's what I say in these readings. The roles could be reversed because somebody said I reached out. Either way, whoever this person is, they don't want anything serious. I think they just want to be able to keep you around. Keep you around. Two of Pentacles. What does this look like for all of the new tarot readers out there or those that are interested in reading tarot? Two of Pentacles represents juggling. You see that juggling? And when we're talking about somebody juggling, we're talking about somebody that is trying to juggle two relationships, two love connections. And that's why they're going to be so closed off to commitment. Underneath the deck, we have the High Priestess. I believe this is you, Aries. You already know this. Many of you guys are way ahead of the game. You know this person's going to eventually reach out. You know this person's coming in with bad intentions. You know this person's playing games with you. And you already know this person ain't trying to really commit to you. So why bother? Why waste your time? Why waste any more energy on someone that can't bring you their A game? Why? So you don't. You already know this person's here for a fun time, not a long time. It's right here. Some of you guys could have very strong spiritual gifts or very heightened intuition. You know the truth. You just need the confirmation. You're like, hey, I already know what time this person's on, Mika. You just, yep, I was right. So let's see. How will you know if this is your reading? And don't click off just yet, Aries. We're going to see if there's anyone else coming towards you. But before the end of October, be expecting this person that you don't want to hear from, that you know is coming back, to be like, hey, what up? How you been? And you're like, randomly, y'all, random. Knight of Swords is a very random energy. This person is very random. All right, here we go. How will Aries know if this is their person, Spirit? They're a liar. They're a deceiver. They're the person that always would give you false hope and false promises, and they're very immature. Page of Swords in reverse, baby. That's how you know. Yeah, with this flirty energy, lies. Look at all this page energy, y'all. You can't get jiggy with this. You need a real man or a real woman. You ain't got time for a grown man or a grown girl. You need somebody that's going to rise up and take charge of the situation. And then, you know, they're full of crap because they're going to always have some form of competition that you feel like you have to fight. You feel like you always fighting for this relationship or fighting to get this person to want to fight for you, or always having some type of competition in the way. It's always something with this person. You know this is your reading because there's always something with this person. Can you give me a little bit more about this Page of Swords in reverse energy for Aries person? Oh boy. I'm getting this person really feeds off of your energy and they take advantage of your kindness. You know this is your person because the dynamic in which this relationship transpired, it felt like a mother or a father to a child. You felt like you were taking care of a child. Didn't you? Didn't you, Aries? Didn't you feel like this person was a whole child? And they took advantage of all your kindness? Yeah, and that was the fight. That was the argument. That was the issues. That was the thing that pissed you off. Why do I got to take care of a grown man, a grown woman? Get your crap together, and then you can talk to me. Ooh, bloop, bloop. So that right there with the Empress in the reverse underneath the deck, this person triggers you in many ways. The Queen of Cups is a very intuitive energy, but it's also very nurturing and very loving and very empathetic. And some of you guys are natural empaths. No matter the gender, you're very empathetic, very nurturing, very generous, and very understanding. You knew this person had something about them that they really needed to work on. You knew there was something about this person that this person needed to work through. But you stood by their side until you had to call them out. It depleted your energy, though. It depleted your energy. Especially considering that this was somebody that was way beneath your standards and way beneath your level. You were reaching down in the depths to provide community service. You were reaching down in the depths to help this fool out because they needed a mommy or a daddy. Come on, let's call a thing now. Come on now. They just stressed you out. You were stressed. You like, listen. I can't do this no more. So you cut it off. You cut it. It was too much for you. And good for you, Aries. You did the right thing. This person could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. They can also have water sign placements in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And this can also be in your natal chart placements on your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. So let me know if that resonates with you. And next we're going to see Aries, if there's anybody else coming towards you, because I'm an Aries moon. We got to see what's going on. We got to see what's going on because we ain't got time for this. We ain't got time for none of this, Aries. We so tired of these folks. So is anybody else? Can we get a new person, Spirit? Is there a new person coming toward my Aries friends? Any new people coming towards Aries? Look, we already pissed just hearing about this person. Like, whoo, oh my God. You just want to start cussing, don't you? You're like, oh my God, I'm so tired. Here we go. Spirit, is there anybody new coming towards Aries for the month of October 2025 in love and romance? We have the 9 of Swords in the reverse. We have the Ace of Wands. And then we have the 8 of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. And we have the 5 of Cups. You're not ready. Aries, you're not ready. Because even if an opportunity presents itself, you think negatively about this. Some of you guys will get a romantic, passionate offer. Some of you guys will be connecting with people on a sexual level, let's say that. But it goes nowhere because of your mindset. You're still pissed about all this crap you went through. And not only that, you have this wall up to say, they better not. They better not try, because if they try, they're going to find out. Okay? Yeah, I don't want to have to go back to the same crap that I had to deal with my ex. So, yeah. We'll see. So you're not really doing much. This is the energy, Aries, of you. Some of y'all not even dating at all. Or some of y'all may try to put yourself out there a little bit. But then you like, I ain't got time for these fools. Like, Mika, like, they better get their crap together because I ain't got time. So you already setting yourself up with negativity. Aries. Aries. If you want to manifest good love, you got to think more optimistically, not pessimistically, because this is very closed off and negative energy. Any advice for my Aries friends? Lead with love. Get that heart grounded and centered and be open. Don't let one experience ruin your next. Some of y'all need a little time to back up and just take a little time for yourself. Because you just like, I ain't got time for these fools. Let them try it. I'ma pop off. I ain't trying to go there with nobody. My blood pressure, I'm already on blood pressure medication from my ex. I ain't trying to deal with these fools out here. Okay, I hear you. I'm an Aries moon. Woohoo, I get it. But at some point, if you want love, you gotta open up. Look at this. You like, but it's so hard. This is too much. I ain't got time to be all lovey-dovey with these fools. Okay. All right. Well, you like it. I love it, Aries. I'm done with you. Bye. I just played, Aries. Take your time. Take all the time you need to heal. I hope this reading does resonate for all my Aries friends out there. If it does, let your girl know. Leave me a comment, especially if you're watching the reading on a recording. Either way, if you're dating, it's nothing that's going to have lift off. It looks very, sexual, fun, nothing significant. And if not, you're just like, I'd rather be single. So there we go, Aries. All right. We about to move on to Taurus now. Let's do it. How y'all feeling? Y'all doing good out there? Shay says, well, I ain't gonna lie. This Pisces has been applying pressure, Mika. And I've been giving him hell. Because I got my guard all the way up. See, I told you. Aries, understand the assignment. You got to work on healing your heart chakra, okay? Don't let your past determine your future. And be open. Otherwise, take time for yourself. Love y'all, Aries. Big shout out to Shay. Thank you so much for sharing your story, love. Good to see you. All right, Taurus, let's do this. Taurus. And Possible's in the building. She is a Taurus moon. Kitty Cat is a Taurus moon. And I think we got the Taurus is here. Hey, hey. Good to see everybody here. Much love, much love. Don't forget to hit the like button if you're enjoying the content thus far. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're enjoying your favorite YouTube tarot reader. I would appreciate your free subscription to the channel. And don't forget to check out my tarot deck. I did drop the link down in the live chat. I'll drop it one more time. Someone said, man, those cards are cute, girl. I like them cards, girl. These are my cards that I'm selling on my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com, and it includes an autographed deck sent to you with a personalized message and a blessing, as well as a free tarot reading cheat sheet. So get you a deck. Get you a deck from your girl, Mika. All right. Thank you guys so much for the support, those who have purchased your decks. Let's get to Taurus. Hey, Monica, how you doing? All right, Taurus, it's that time. Are you ready, Taurus? Are you ready? Let's do it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Taurus. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Taurus for the rest of October 2025 in love and romance? The Tower. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Two of Cups in the reverse. Underneath the deck, 10 of Swords, as well as the 3 of Cups in the reverse. You know, this is someone that I believe has been triggered by some type of significant catastrophic event in their life. And I think it has a lot to do with their love life. Spirit, tell me a little bit more about this Tower. Okay, yeah. So they're hoping that they can get lucky with you. Yeah, they're hoping that they can get lucky with you, Taurus. But I think this person is someone that's very focused more on their career than love. And it has a lot to do with their past. They're experiencing some type of sense of betrayal from their past, or some type of breakup that actually ended with someone else, I'm getting. And so when you guys meet, it looks as if this person meets you unexpectedly, and they're hoping, things turn around. But at the same time, they're actually going to be hurting themselves because they're focusing more on their money, their careers as King of Pentacles. Yeah, I think that deep down is going to bring them more happiness and joy in their energy during the rest of October than actually a love relationship. I'm also noticing with the 2 of Cups in the reverse and the 9 of Wands in the reverse, this is someone that I feel like is only connecting with you for a chance to move on, to open up to new people, to get over their ex, but it also to kind of clear their mind and just kind of say, I don't want to fight off love anymore, but really they still kind of are. Yeah, because they're still pissed off about their past situation, their past breakup. This person may not be totally honest with you about what they have going on in their energy. Now, you're coming across as someone that is very disappointed. I'm getting your energy is very disappointed by this person's romantic advances. And you feel like this is somebody that is someone you need to avoid at all costs. Yeah, deep down you feel like it's not going to work out, and you're definitely holding on to that idea based on the way they're showing up. So this feels like one of those situations. It starts off good because this person may be very stable, they may be very generous, take you on some dates, get to know you, but it just fizzles out, something like that. Is that what I'm getting? Yeah, you're going to realize this is not the one you want to be with. I like the fact they're a King of Pentacles, But when I clarified the King of Pentacles, I got the Seven of Swords in reverse. So that is this person's biggest issue, is the fact that they're more focused on that than love, and you feel like you're getting the shorter end of the stick. And I can definitely understand how that can be frustrating. Yeah, I think this person is also frustrated because they may have been kind of waiting for someone from their past to show up. You happen to show up, be a good place filler until they realize that maybe they're waiting in vain. And that's what's kind of pissing them off. So it's kind of like, well, at least I have Taurus. I can date Taurus and see what's going on. They're not focused on Taurus. They're focusing on maybe their past, their issues, a lot of stuff this person is not telling you. And you're going to know this is your reading. Let's get some cards on that and how you know this is your reading. You're definitely going to see this person be inconsistent. And they may make excuses like, I have to work, I got to do this, I got to do that. And you're like, well, if you really want me, hello. So how will Taurus know if this is their reading? Carrie says, yes, 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 yes. I wish I could like more than once. Thank you so much for the feedback. You know this is your reading because this person is very guarded. And I'm getting this person, the way they communicate with you is they kind of tell you like, yeah, we can create a life together. You know, we can definitely, you know, build something, but they're inconsistent with the energy. Over time, you'll notice that this person is actually very inconsistent. So they come off very strong in the beginning and then they start letting up in later on down the road. And that's what's going to really frustrate you. You're going to be like, you playing games, aren't you? You playing games, aren't you? Yeah, you playing games. You playing games. See, the thing about this person is they want a place filler. Let's just call it what it is. They need somebody in the moment to kind of occupy their time until they get more information about their ex and also get over their ex if that's the direction they want to go. But you ain't got time to waste, Taurus. You ain't got time for this. Yeah. So they bring the charm inconsistently. They bring the dating, the romance. I'm getting, like I say, this is somebody that will spend some money on you, take you on dates, all that. But it's very inconsistent. And that part right there is a true indicator of someone that you need to pull away from. You only want people in your energy who are consistently showing up. Actions speak louder than words. Don't listen to what someone says. You see how they show up. And that right there is what you're going to have to determine if it's a good fit for you. So yeah, I think they think very negatively about building a life with you. I think they tell you they want that, but really mentally they're like, no, I kind of really want my ex. Yeah. See, Knight of Wands. Told you. This person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or they could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I got that pretty significant, but it doesn't have to be. That could be either sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. Okay. I hope that helps somebody out there. Some of you guys may have already met this person or interacted with this person already, but if not, get ready if you're dating. One who holds fast to Jesus said, this is a confirmation for them. Thank you so much for sharing that. I appreciate it. Next, we're going to Gemini. Aaron Lee says for the Taurus reading, there's a trauma survivor. So they've got quite a few disorders when it comes to their nervous system and intimacy. So that's why it was hard for them, for you. Yeah. Either way, no matter what their situation is, it seems as if this person is very negative about the outcome of this. And so beware, Taurus, beware. Don't force anything to fit. I tell people all the time, when you're dating, Do not force somebody to come into your life that doesn't align to your standards and your values, because that's very important. You got to be with someone that you know is a good fit for your life, for your future, for what you're looking for. When you force things to fit, you're setting yourself up for failure. You're setting yourself up for disappointment. You want someone who's actually going to align to what you really, truly want and need in a partner. That's super important, okay? All right, Gemini. Now, Amy said Gemini is the smartest sign. Let me get the record straight on that. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me just sit my cards down on that. Amy. Now, I will say, Geminis, I'll give it to you. Geminis can be kind of smart. But the smartest air sign and the smartest zodiac sign is, y'all drop it in the chat. Y'all already know what the smartest zodiac sign is. It's Aquarius. Woo! Aqua gang, gang, gang. Yes. Smart asses. We smart asses in more ways than one. Mentally, we smart, and we definitely got a smart ass mouth. We sure do. Sure do. And those that don't know, I'm an Aquarius. Either way, I love my Geminis. I love my air signs. I love Libras too. You guys are a lot of fun. I tell y'all. You get a Gemini and Aquarius together, we can sit there and talk for hours, and we can be talking about some next level stuff, and all the other folks in the room like, what they talking about? Y'all ain't ready for what we talking about. Y'all ain't ready. All right, Aquarius. Okay, Gemini, look, I'm thinking about Aquarius already. We just getting started. All right, Gemini, let's do this. Let's do it. I love it. I love it. Geminis, you guys are flexible. But the thing about Aquarius is we fixed. So I said what I said. I'm fixed on that. Aquarius is the smartest zodiac sign. You know, they say Aquariuses have God complex. No, it's the truth. Aquarius is the smartest zodiac sign. We're just a little naive, though. Sometimes when it comes to love, we're a little naive. You know, we got a little quirky side, and we don't be really paying attention when folks be trying to holler at us and stuff. But when it comes to the book smarts and random facts and intelligence, top tier. Top tier. All right, let's do this, Gemini. I love playing with y'all. Y'all are so fun. Okay, here we go, Gemini. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Gemini next in love and romance for the rest of October 2025? Who is coming towards Gemini? We have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. The Tower. The World. Underneath the deck, we have the Six of Wands, as well as the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. This feels like somebody that you're familiar with, Gemini. Somebody that really wants to get your attention. They need their ego stroked. You know, this is someone that thrives out of attention. But it looks like they're not someone that really wants to take action towards you, per se. Even though the reason why they want your attention is because whoever else they've been trying to entertain is not working out. They don't want you to know that now. So if this person has been keeping their options open, if this person has been talking to other people, or even if they're in a full-blown relationship, or even if they give off the facade that they out here and they got all these slew of folks lined up on their line, you know, like they a player or something. Lies. They stressed. They're stressed because they feel like you're getting away. Okay. And how do they know this? It's because there was a significant event that has occurred between you two where you guys have not talked to each other. But something is about to happen, Gemini, and you may not agree with me now. But what I'm about to say, understand the roles can be reversed. Gemini, are you planning to check on your person? Are you planning to see what your person's up to? Only to find out, y'all coming with the truth now. Look, it's right there in the comments. See, I'm not making this stuff up. Some of you guys will low-key reach out to this person. And if you're not actually going to message them, you definitely going to check in on them. Because a Page of Swords is a sly, slick spying card, especially with the Seven of Swords and the Death in reverse. Y'all trying to get away with something when you go back to this person. What y'all trying to get away with? Y'all trying to get some tea. Gemini, what you got going on here? You trying to figure out what this person got going on. I don't care if you sending them a call, a text, you checking their socials, you doing something to figure out what time they on. Who they talking to, who they with, what they up to. You want to see what's going on. Now, some of you guys, look, some of y'all hiding. Some of you guys have not had this happen yet. But trust and believe, many of you guys will actually do this. You will be pulled to do it. Some of you guys will fight the urge, and some of you guys will say, let's just see. We'll just see. Now, remember I said your person is needing their attention from you. Needing something from you. You've been quiet for a little while. You've been quiet for a very long time. We've established that. And when you guys reach out, you're going to be met with a very traumatic response. That this thing may not work out. Because this person is pissed off at you. They're upset at you. I'm getting this person may temporarily try to work on it. You know, I'm getting like a little bit of breadcrumbing energy from this person, but I'm not getting consistently trying to heal. I think they're upset because they've been waiting too long to hear from you, so they're a little irritated. So some of you guys will be met with no response at all, or you'll be met with this person cussing you out, or this person giving you a piece of their mind, or something really foul. Or like Nelly, they'll ghost you. It's kind of like a payback situation. Like, how dare you cut me off, and then now you want to reach out to me? Okay, I got you, Gemini. Choke on this. And they're going to do something real foul to get back at you. So, it's a game play. King of Cups in reverse. This person's trying to play games. This person is full of games, y'all. Full of games. They toxic. They're trying to emotionally manipulate you. So the way they're going to accomplish this is they may take your call, talk to you, say some things, giving you hope and you start falling for them a little bit, and then they start flipping the script. So if this has not happened to you yet, because some of y'all, it's already happened. I see it in the live chat. It's right there. I see it. Some of you guys, it has not happened. You need to play chess, not checkers. So you need to be 2, 3, 4, 5 steps ahead of the game, and don't reach out to this fool, because they coming with it. They coming with the foolery. They coming with the foolery, y'all. They really are. Okay? Yeah, and you're so generous. Look at you. Look at you. You're so kind, so responsible. You know, you're trying to do the right thing. But this person's playing games. What you supposed to do with that? All right. So how will you know if this is your reading, Gemini? I hope that helps somebody out there understand where they're coming from and why they're acting so crazy. Even if this person doesn't have options, you know, they're so upset at you that it's just like they want to play a game with you. And in most cases, when you leave somebody and then you go back to them, you know what it says is it kind of gives a signal to that person that you played a game with them. And that may not have been your intention, but that's the way they perceive it and they get upset. Okay. So how will Gemini know if this is their reading? We have the 10 of Pentacles. King of Cups in the reverse, and the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So again, you know this is your reading. This is because this is the person that you've established a long-term relationship with, but you were met with a lot of games, a lot of emotional manipulation. This person was in and out. Being a player, you know, they were hot and cold. They were just very inconsistent. So they were giving you the facade that this is what they wanted, when all in reality, you were met with a lot of manipulation and mind games. And it kept you stuck for a very, very long time because you had a lot of feelings for this person. Your feelings were genuine and you thought they were the same, until you realized that this person did not want to let go of their lifestyle of keeping their options open. Yeah, and giving you a breadcrumb. It was their attempt to kind of just keep you strong along. So to be honest, you did yourself a favor by disconnecting. So stay firm on that expectation for yourself and your standards, and honor your standards and yourself. Because I think at the end of the day, like, now that this person sees you standing in your power, it's kind of pissing them off. It's kind of pissing them off. It really is. Yeah, it's kind of pissing them off because, again, with the King of Wands, this is somebody that wants to be in control. They want to call the shots. They definitely want it to be their way or the highway. And even if they don't necessarily have options, or they don't like the options of what they're with, they just want to see you suffer because they suffered. Okay. Anybody new? Let's look, Gemini, really quickly. I know some of y'all like, okay, all right. Anybody else? Anybody else? We don't worry, but we don't care about that person. Anybody else? So let's see, Gemini. Is there anybody new coming towards Gemini for the rest of October 2025? We have the 10 of Wands in the reverse. Page of Swords in the reverse. 5 of Wands. Underneath the deck, we have the 3 of Wands in the reverse and the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. You're going to be met with a lot of options that are just not necessarily your type. And the reason why is because I think you're biting off more than you can chew. Meaning, I think you still have a lot that you're working on recovering from this past relationship, to where you don't feel quite ready to be emotionally, financially, and all the leads vulnerable to someone new. These options that you're being presented to are very emotionally closed off. They give you a hard time. You feel like you're, trying to fit a circle into a square, and it just leads to a lot of conflict, right? It leads to a lot of disagreements. And you ain't got time for this. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, these options are just not it. 7 of Cups in the reverse. You're like, no. And that's okay. We only got a couple weeks left for October. So don't give up totally on your love life. Gemini. It's just not your time yet, and that's okay. It gives you more time to enjoy your singlehood and working on improving yourself so that the right match can show up for you at the right moment. All right. That's what I have for you, Gemini. It can be any sign. I'm not even going to go through the signs. I think you guys have an idea who it could be after all that information. Nelly says this was 100% exactly on target. Awesome. Woohoo. Hey, Shayna. Good to see you, girl. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you so much for coming to the live. Much love. Aqua Gang. All right. We're about to do Cancerians. Where the Cancers at? Where the Cancers at? Where the Cancers at? Where you guys at? Cassandra, you still here? Crab legs. You up next. Hey. All right, let's do this, Cancer. Patricia's here. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancerians. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Cancer in love and romance for the rest of October 2025? We have the Five of Wands in the reverse, the Seven of Swords in the reverse, the Page of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Lovers in the reverse, as well as the Hierophant. Oh boy. This person could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It doesn't have to be. I'm also getting possible fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. That could be in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, or this person's placement. But what I'm getting, this is somebody who is definitely feeling like this relationship is just not going to work out. I'm getting a heavy sense of, even though they don't feel like you guys could go all of the way, I'm getting, they feel like they don't want to be on bad terms with you. They want to make amends with you. This definitely feels like somebody that is someone you're on a breakup with, a separation, and they just really need time to get you to cool off. So you haven't heard from this person because they want you to cool off, okay? So you can forgive them. What's quite interesting about this person is they hate that you haven't come towards them sooner. With the Five of Wands in the reverse to the Six of Wands in the reverse to the Ten of Swords, this is someone saying, you know, at the end of the day, can we at least be friends? I really hate us being on bad terms. I really enjoy being in your company. You give off the energy of making this person feel very secure, very protected. You feel like home. You guys have a lot of history with each other. But the High Priestess is very silent, but also very intuitive. Some of you Cancerians may have figured this person out. And when I say that, you may have realized that this person doesn't really want anything significant. I'm getting a time waster, a manipulator, someone who tell you false promises, false dreams of wanting a marriage, wanting to build a life together. That's what you've come to realize based on spending time with this person. And it really pisses you off. you know, that you even gave this person any of your energy. You feel like you kind of deceived yourself by wasting your time with this person because you were holding on to the fantasy for so long. So this person definitely had you brainwashed. But then there was a part of you or an inner voice or your intuition that was screaming, run, 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 or no, 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 or something is off about this person. There's something very powerful about your experience with this person where you knew deep down this was not it, but you were fighting it because you wanted to believe in the dream. And now that you know that this 10 of Cups was actually a 10 of Cups in reverse, an illusion, this is where you're saying, yeah, I played myself. And I need to wait on the next. I need to wait on the right person to show up. So you're just chilling. A lot of you Cancerians are unpacking this entire experience and you're saying to yourself, what the hell did I just go through? Who the hell is this person? What the hell was this? God, Lord, the universe, somebody, give me a sign. What did I just go through? It's a lot of pain, but it's also very clear to you that next time you encounter someone, you need to take your time. I love this for you, Cancers. This is you saying, I've learned a huge lesson. I got to back it on up, wheel it on back, and move at a snail's pace, getting to know my new. And I'm going to be patient. I'm getting patient. I'm going to be patient for the right person to show up, Mika. I'm not going to lead with my heart and my feelings and the hopes and the dreams. And I'm actually going to lead with getting to know someone, taking my time. But it's not easy. Remember I said this hurts. This is hard for you to experience here. Very hard. Okay. So how will you know if this is your reading? All the Cancers are saying, yeah, wow. Yup. This is so perfect. And yes, it does hurt. And someone said that they were engaged, so I was spot on with what was happening here. So Spirit, tell me a little bit about this person. How will Cancerians know if this is their reading? You were dealing with a page, a pentacle, a breadcrumber, somebody that wasn't really giving you anything real, anything solid. It was very minimal to string you along. The Page of Pentacles is someone who is full of hopes and dreams, right? So this was a dream seller. They said a lot of different things, and then they would give you just enough to keep you invested. But then they kept running from the connection and their responsibility. You see this? With the Page of Wands in reverse, this is somebody that was giving you an offer, but then it was like, when it came down to the nitty gritty of like taking it to the next level, like marriage or something, an engagement or whatever that is for you, it was like, oh, I got cold feet. Oh, it is. Oh, that. It's like, what? Yeah. So they were being a massive manipulator. That's what they were doing. This is someone who they don't offer much in the 3D, but in their mind, they're very, very calculated and very, very, very wise. So this is someone that has a way with words. And this is somebody that's really good at like telling you everything that you may want to hear. They study you. They know the right things to say and you melt. Oh my gosh. He loves me. This is you, Cancer. Oh my gosh, he loves me. Oh my gosh, she loves me. Playing games. Shayna says, oh my gosh, this is spot on for a situation I know of. Yeah. Yes. Carrie says, yes, Mika, yes. What is this Page of Wands? And see, this is the problem right here. With the Page of Pentacles to the Five of Wands to the Three of Cups in the reverse, I really feel like this person didn't want a relationship. They were scared of commitment. Thank you, Corey Love. Thank you so much for the present. Talk about red bone. I see you. So this is somebody that really liked their singlehood, their freedom. I'm getting scared of commitment. They were very inconsistent, but they were very calculated. You know, this is also someone that is not a go-getter. Like when it comes to the relationship, they would do just enough. The difference with you, Cancer, your energy was coming across as somebody that was deeply invested and was really working towards something significant here. This person, not so much. They BS their way. They was pussyfooting around. They was pussyfooting around. You know what I'm saying? I can't really say it because I'm on YouTube, but y'all feeling the back. They was pussyfooting around. That's what they was doing. Yeah, this person was having a hard time being honest with you because they had fears of things from their past. So something significant about fears of commitment due to past relationships or childhood-induced trauma. There's something significant about something from their past. This is something you may not know as to why this person was being very manipulative. Can you give me some more on this? Carrie says, oh my gosh, you need a crown. You are spot on. Thank you, girl. Get my crown on. Thank you, Carrie. Yeah, this is why this person can't judge correctly. And they make really irrational decisions because they move out of trauma and pain. They're not moving out of love and passion. They're moving out of, well, I've been hurt, so I can't risk being hurt. I can't risk investing fully because what if? They always have to almost play it like, I got to be 10 steps ahead of Cancer just in case Cancer plays games with me or does something to me. So I'm just going to give them just enough to keep this person around. And then there goes the player side of them. Many of you guys, this person was entertaining other people. They were doing things that was trying to make you jealous or what have you. They playing games. Let's call it what it is. Some of you guys, this person may have liked the same sex for some of you guys. So for some of y'all, I'm just saying, take that part if it resonates. For some of y'all, you don't know. They could be on the DL, on the down low. All right, on the down low, hitting underneath the deck. All right, so take that if it's yours. But yeah, this is the problem with this person, with their irrational thinking. It's not coming from a space of you. And I think that all the Cancers out there need to understand it's not you, it's them. They got issues. They need to go to therapy. They need to get some help. That's it. All right. Let's look and see if anybody new is coming towards you, Cancerians. Show your girls some love. Hit the like button, y'all. Show your girls some love, especially all my Cancers out there. Where the love at? Y'all the lovey-dovey sign. Y'all the lovey-dovey sign. Give me some likes, y'all. Shayna says, you are in your bag on this one. Thank you, boo. Yes. Cassandra says, yes, you are, Mika. Yes, you are. Thank you so much. Liliana says, love watching your live and your videos. You help me so much to see things differently, and you make my day and night whenever I watch the videos. Your words uplift me. Thank you. You're so welcome. Thank you so much for letting me know this. It means the world to me that I'm helping people out here, one reading at a time. My mission is always to uplift the collective. So thank you guys so much for your support and love. Y'all don't know, you know, it's all coming from a genuine place. So yeah, I love it. All right, new love. Let's see if anybody else new is coming towards you, y'all. Anybody new? I know y'all to tie these old folks, but it is what it is. Let's see. Spirit. Uh-oh. Shay says the DL story was on point. See, I told y'all. All right, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I'm the truth. Spirit, tell me about Cancerians. Cancerians, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Will anyone new come towards Cancer in love and romance for the rest of October 2025? Anybody new? 10 of Cups. 5 of Wands. Temperance in the reverse. All right, I'm gonna tell you how this is gonna go. And some of y'all really are probably going to have something to say about what I'm about to say. But you need to listen to this, Cancer, because I'm disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in you, Cancer. Somebody is really serious about you. Somebody new that you're going to meet. That's for those that are dating. They really see this relationship potentially leading to a 10 of Cups situation. They do. They do. But you giving them a hard time. Cancer, why are you giving this person a hard time? Yeah, you're going to either ghost them or you're going to like give them half effort. You're scared. You panic. Cancer, hello. Y'all quiet now. Cancer. So your person is going to get tired of waiting on you to get your crap together. And what they mean is they want you to surrender to this love situation, but you have this guard up because of fear. That's right, Mitzi. Them crab's legs are not rising. They laying on flat. Them crab legs are not up in the air. They on the ground. Because y'all scared to rise and lift them up. See, this person's like, oh my gosh, I would really love to get to know Cancer. I would really love to really build here with Cancer. But I think you freak out a little bit. Let's get some clarity here as to why. Can you tell me why Cancer is putting up a fight with this person? You know, I think you really want to work on your healing. You want to work on getting to a better space. Cancers are still crying. Cancers are still sad. Cancer, I get it. You've been hurt. Oh, buddy, oh, pal, in the last spread done did you in. I got it. But at some point, Cancer, you got to move on because you're going to miss out on blessings. And this feels like an opportunity that was actually worth experiencing for the better, but it's going to pass you by because you're not quite open and vulnerable. But I'll tell you this, if you're not ready, don't rush it. I think by denying a relationship or saying, hey, I'm just not ready for this, is actually a healthy choice. There's nothing wrong with that, but there's something significant about you're just not ready to move on to a new relationship quite yet because you're still trying to move on from your past. Yeah. Yep. Carrie says, yes, we need to heal after being played. Sensitive souls we are. I know. Don't cry, Cancer. I know, my Cancers. I love y'all, Cancer. All right, that's what I have for you. This new person could be definitely a fire sign. A lot of fire, a lot of passion, and a lot of, I ain't got time to waste. You know, fire signs, they moving quick. So Aries, Leo, Sag possibility here. This person could also be a water sign such as yourself. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So yeah, look out for that for the rest of October. Good luck to you, Cancerians. I hope you enjoyed the read. If you did, like the video. We're moving on to mighty Leos. Any Leos in the building? You're welcome, Carrie. Yeah, but you just said, I ain't crying over no man. Lies. On the inside, you still sad. It's all good. The healing journey is however you make it. You know what I'm saying? So you work at your own pace and be patient with yourself. That was a tough cycle for sure. We got Felicia in the building. We got Frankie. Hola. And then we have Mitzi. Let everybody know that we're on Leo. Don't forget, guys, that we are definitely going from Aries all the way to Pisces. So if you're just now joining the live, do know that we've already done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. And now we're about to get into Leo. So thank you all so much for your patience and hanging out with us. If you're just sitting around hanging out, cool. I love it. Just don't forget to hit subscribe if you're new here, and don't forget to like the video. Thank you so much. Missing you for real, says love your energy. Oh, thank you so much. I love the positive messages. Thank you so much. All right, y'all, we rolling. Leo's next. Let's do it. Hey, Joan. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Leo. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Leo in love and romance for the rest of October 2025? Queen of Wands in the reverse. Eight of Wands in the reverse. Seven of Wands in the reverse. And underneath the deck, we have the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, as well as the Sun. All right. This is someone that is not very confident when they come towards you. I'm going to just be real with you, Leo. This is somebody that is not feeling too hopeful that this thing will work out. And I think it just has a lot to do with them just not taking a lot of initiative towards you. This is someone that kind of gives you a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But they believe that even if they just give you a little bit of effort, take a little bit of initiative towards you, that's going to be enough for things to play out in their favor. Now, what's quite interesting, when we saw the 10 of Pentacles underneath the deck, I'm really getting like someone that is going into this connection with you without no set purpose, no set goal. I really feel like this is somebody that's just coming around and just see how it goes. You know, I'm here. So we'll see, Leo. We'll see how it goes. There may be something very significant about their past where this person has a tendency to go back to their ex because they want attention. But then they may come to you because they could be on bad terms with their ex at the time you guys meet. Here is the problem with you, Leo. You're not feeling it. Leo says, nah, you can hang this reading up right now. Will not proceed. So when you meet this person, there's going to be something very much turning you off about this person. And I think it has a lot to do with you feel like this person isn't making a lot of effort. Almost like they're giving you breadcrumbs or they're not giving you enough. And it's like, listen, if you want to be with me, you're going to have to be consistent. You're going to have to show up. You're going to have to give me something to work with. See, Leo, you need a person to appreciate you consistently, show up for you, do that for you. And early on, you're going to see the red flags waving high in the sky. And you're going to be like, no. Let the tower fall, baby, because this is a no. You about to get back to your bag. I think a lot of you guys are going to focus on your career, your money. You don't want a repeated tower moment. Yeah. I think you're very firm in your decision to disregard this person and to move on to something else. Just because you feel like this is definitely going to be a situation where you're going to be taken advantage of, where you're going to be in the driver's seat of the relationship, doing all the work, showing up for the person, doing this, doing that. And then this person over here coming along for the ride, enjoying the fruits of your labor, and you getting the shorter end of the stick because they're barely showing up for the relationship. So yeah, this isn't working for you. Nope. Sharon says, yep. TB says, on point, on point. So eventually, I think this person is going to just give up. They're just going to give up. Because they're going to be so codependent on your energy. Like when you stop showing up for them, then they're going to eventually just say, screw it. You know, and it's also going to trigger this person's confidence. I feel like they were not coming into the relationship very confident at all. The Queen of Wands, the reverse, is a kind of a bit of an insecure queen, not very confident, you know, kind of wishy-washy. And then you got the Page of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody that's very, you know, immature, insecure. This person ain't really hitting on nothing. So they can't really bring much to a solid commitment if you guys tried. How will not Gemini, I almost said Gemini. How will Leo, could be a Gemini, but how will Leo know who this is? We have the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Death. They ghost you or you ghost them. Somebody's ghosting. Somebody's running. And that's how it ends. Yep. I think it's this person running from the connection. If they don't actually just plain out ghost, they're definitely avoiding you. They're definitely avoiding taking a lot of action. And to me, that's giving, especially with the Death card here, this feels like ghosting energy. This person could be a Scorpio, a Cancer, a Pisces, an Aries, Leo, or a Sag. I'm also getting Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio. Yeah. Let me know if it resonates. It could be any of those signs. You can also have those placements in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs of your natal chart. Virgos are next. I'll say this, Leos. Dating is trial and error. So whoever this is, the good thing is you save yourself years of pain. So good judgment call. Felicia says, yes, he did. It resonated for her. So, you know, a lot of no's before your yeses. A lot of no's before your yeses. So don't give up. Please don't give up. All right, now we're headed off to Virgos. Any Virgos here? My Virgos are usually quiet. Virgos, are y'all here? Debbie's here. Hey. All right, let's do it, Virgo. Let's see what we got. Good to see you, Debbie. Hope all is well. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Virgo in love and romance for the rest of October 2025? Six of Wands. Strength in the reverse. Five of Swords. Underneath the deck, we have the Nine of Cups, as well as the Six of Cups. All right. You know who this person is. You and this person have history. And as they ruminate and think about the times you guys have spent together. It warms their heart. I just love me some Virgo. I just love me some Virgo. I just love my Virgo. That's what they say. They said they love their Virgo. You really got this person going. So much so that this person is dying to get your attention. So do expect this person to do something quite strange to get your attention, because their feelings have not changed for you. They still have love for their Virgo. Oh, love my Virgo. I love my Virgo. That's what they're saying. With the Three of Wands in reverse to the High Priestess, you've been quiet. You've been very silent. And I think it has a lot to do with you've got this person all the way figured out. And you're not feeling too confident to fight for this relationship. You're trying to sneak away. Get as far away from this person as possible. And I think it has a lot to do with you want family, you want stability, you want something long term. So whatever this person has shown you thus far, there's been a lot of red flags to tell you that, you know what, maybe this person cannot give me that 10 of Pentacles situation, the marriage, the family, the whole 9 yards, the dog, paw and them. So it's just easier to kind of sneak away because you're exhausted to try to force this relationship to fit. I'm hearing you say, Mika, I'm so tired of this fool. Like it's too much. It's giving too much. It's too much work. It's too much work. Now with the Five of Swords to the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you got this person's mind all the way wrapped up, feeling a bit frustrated by you, holding back from them. This person views you as a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse at this time. Someone that's focusing on themselves, focusing on their career. Many of you guys may have noticed recently your money's been looking great. You may have really put a lot of effort into your money, your career. You know, things are starting to look up for yourself now that you're putting more focus on you and what you need. But for this person, that's problematic. They're like, wait a second. Why are you not giving me attention? Can you please unblock me? Can you please give me access? Can we please work on this relationship? Please? Hello? G2 Sunny says, you're on point with this read. I already dismissed her, Sag. Yeah. So this guard that you have up, this boundary, is a wall of protection. And what it's doing is it's telling this person deep down that you don't care about them anymore. I really feel like this person is kind of feeling a bit lost. They're not quite sure what to do to get you to change your mind. And you're throwing this person for a loop, in other words. So do expect to hear from this person. I don't think you really want to really entertain this. I'm not getting that from your energy, Virgo. I'm more so getting you, honestly, just trying to see if you can just focus on what you got to focus on in your life. And I can understand that. So how will Virgo know if this is their reading? We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And then we have the 5 of Wands in the reverse. This is the person that out of the blue will message you or will call you after a very long time of no contact, only to make amends with you. So this is somebody that really kind of gave you a very long period of silence or no contact, or like this silent treatment, whatever your situation is. And then they come in trying to make amends and you're like, what the hell? Yeah, trying to be all romantic and stuff, you know, trying to get on your good side. But they kind of disregarded this Knight of Pentacles energy where they were kind of being very slow because they were waiting on you. They were spending a lot of time waiting on you to see what you were actually doing. Are you going to come back? And I think that's the part you're missing, Virgo, is that this person may have stepped back and waited because what they were actually doing was waiting on you to chase them. That is the experience this person's used to, your loyalty. They were used to you always being loyal and being there for them. So yeah, once this person starts getting a little confused and they can't get you off of their mind, no matter how much this person tries to date other people, move on from this relationship, try to, you know, do other things in their life, they're going to be magnetically or karmically drawn to you. They just can't let you go. I know some of you Virgos are saying, oh my gosh, I haven't talked to this person in months, weeks, some of y'all upwards of a year or more. And you're like, why would they want to come back to me now? Because they can't let you go. They can't get you off of their mind no matter how much they have tried. And then this no communication thing is eating them up. It's like, what the heck? Why can't I let go of Virgo? Maybe I just need to like make amends or something. This person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We also got some air here too, so it can be any sign for sure. Let's look at the rest of October for Virgos. Let's see if you have any new love. I know you guys are tired of the old, but I'm glad to hear that it resonated for a lot of you. G2 Sunny says, definitely resonated. She's on silent and no longer answers her calls or texts. I heard that. You got them blocked. Debbie says, yep, no contact. I heard that. Cherie, hey. Hey, girl. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo. Virgo's sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. Is there anybody else coming to Virgo in love and romance for the rest of October 2025? New? 2 of Wands. King of Swords in the reverse. 7 of Cups. You know, I'm getting you will have many options when it comes to love, but I think there is a part of you that is not quite sure who to choose. Not too confident in your selection process, I'm getting. But you definitely will have options. So I see some of you guys on dating apps or trying to date or get to know people, or people will be pursuing you or trying to get your attention. And these people are going to kind of be hard to choose. Now, I don't see you actually running off in the sunset with anybody by the end of the month, Virgo, but I definitely do see you getting many offers. You see the 7 of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles? That's offers. But you're just going to be like this person in the 7 of Cups card, like, okay, well, which one do I choose? Yeah, you're going to hold back and you're not going to make a solid decision. I think you're going to be very calculated in how you move. But at the same time, I think there's something significant about you holding back. And that's actually going to kind of manipulate the process and make it a little bit harder to lead to something significant. So in other words, options, possible dating, possible people wanting to get your attention. Do I see you landing in a relationship by the end of the month? Not a relationship, just having choices. And who doesn't like choices? Got options. All right, that's what I got for you, Virgo. Good luck to you. Much love, much love. We got Libra next. Debbie says thank you. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. So I think the biggest advice for my Virgos that did resonate with that is stay open-minded and don't be so quick to get into a relationship. I actually respect that decision of moving slow. I think that's something that a lot of us need to really work through, is moving a little bit slow and being very selective. And one thing about Virgos, you guys are very picky. Y'all a little picky, okay? So don't be over picky. You know, certain things are preferences, certain things are standards. So we got to make sure we separate our standards from our preferences, Virgo, because you already know how you roll. Somebody can be chewing funny on the date and you like, they're eliminated. They're eliminated. Like the, like the, what is that, like Squid Games. Eliminated. And you go to the next person, eliminated. And I'm like, they just did something very small and you're ready to just off it. Like, come on now. So yeah, don't be too picky. That's the message. Just don't be too picky. All right, Libras are next. I don't know if we have any Libras here. Any Libras here tonight? Libra. Hey, Gloria. How you doing? Ruby, you're welcome. Ruby's here. Ready for Libra. We have Kitty Cat, who is a Libra Venus. Trevon is a Libra Sun. God's Unique is a Libra. The 7th House Tarot, my tarot reading sister, Libra. And of course, Country Girl in the building, representing Team Libra. All right, let's get to it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Libra for the rest of October 2025 in love and romance? 4 of Swords in the reverse. Ace of Cups. Three of Cups in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the 3 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles in underneath the deck. I'm about to say in the reverse. Isn't that right, y'all? Sorry. All right. I think we got a problem with this energy. We definitely got a problem. And what you have to know, Libra, is that you and this person are not on the same page, okay? This is somebody that's really stressed about giving you some type of offer. So they're very standoffish and they're kind of delaying giving you this offer. So it may take time for this person to open up to this. And it has a lot to do with this. This is somebody that has had a history with you. Okay. And they want to come back, but they only want to come back under the conditions that you're going to give them a peaceful experience. They don't want to come back and deal with hearing from you all the things they did wrong. They don't want to hear that. Okay? They don't want you to call them out on their crap. So this person's very stressed. They're very worried. They're very much concerned about what you're going to say. So this is why they've been holding back from you. But they do want to talk to you. So by the end of October, you will get a message, a DM, a phone call, a text, or something. Now you, Libra, here's the thing about you. You still like this person. You've been kind of expecting this person to reach out to you. I think there's a part of you that has been missing this person, but also feeling neglected at the same time. All right. So I'm noticing that many of you guys are going to take the situation in your own hands. And I'm getting two sets of Libras. So listen to me very closely, Libra. Some of you Libras will take charge of the situation by cutting this person off and going off and pursue someone else, like extend an offer to someone else to try to move on from this, even though you're missing them. Then there's a other set of Libras who are going to extend an offer out to this person to try to repair and recover this relationship. Now, what I'm finding is that no matter what, you're lacking confidence. You're lacking a lot of confidence doing this. So even if you're extending an offer to someone new or this past person, a lot of you guys are not feeling confident with these offers because you don't want to hear about this drama. Okay. You don't want drama either. You also don't want to be met with this person. For some of you guys having competition, you don't want to have to fight for this relationship because for some of you, since there's been a separation, if this is a past person reading for you, they may have been entertaining other people and you don't want to be met with the drama of that. Now, if you're going to someone new, you're very weary because you feel like maybe this person may be entertaining someone else. So either way, it's lacking the confidence for you. Okay. So yeah, I just said that. Thank you, Spirit. Didn't I just say this? The strength in the reverse. You're lacking the confidence deep down. That is going to be a big blockage for you. And so this is Spirit kind of almost urging a lot of you Libras to take your time and really think about healing a little bit more, you know? Yeah. Because you're not quite sure what to do next. Do I take this person back? Do I go to the new? Even when I'm with them, I'm not sure. When I go to this new person, I'm not sure. I'm still guarded. I'm still guarded. So with the Three of Cups in the reverse to the King of Cups in reverse, this person, when you reach out to them or when they reach out to you, however this is going to look, it's going to be this person not changing. This is somebody that is still wanting to be single and they're going to play a lot of emotional manipulation games with you because now they feel like you're chasing them. Yeah, and it's going to give this person a bad taste in their mouth about you. Like, what do you really want? Do you want me or not? And when it comes to the new love storyline, the new person's going to be like, do you want me or not? Because you're so guarded, Libra. So either option, it doesn't matter who's coming towards you or what you're pursuing, both options are not going to manifest anything significant. I hate to tell you that, but I'm just being honest because of this needing to heal. Okay. All right. So how will you know if this is your reading? I hope that makes sense because I feel like I'm split between both. Libra, two sets of Libras. It depends on how far in the timeline you are. If it's a recent breakup for you, then you're going to go back. If it's a long gone breakup, you're going to someone new. Either way, you're still not ready. Okay. So that's what I mean. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra's person. If this is their reading, how will Libra know if this is their person? We have the Page of Pentacles, the non-committal one, right? The person that wasn't really taking you seriously, but they were taking advantage of your kindness and your love and all that you were offering them. And then they have the audacity to get mad when you start switching up. That's for those that are dating someone from your past. Now, if it's someone new, this is also going to be someone that's not going to give you no solid offer because you're holding back. You're closed off. So it's going to turn this person off and it's going to make them very upset. Yeah. Deep down, whoever these people are, I think this is people that always need their ego stroke. They need a lot of attention. They need people to admire them. It doesn't matter if it's old or new the rest of October. That's what I'm getting. And these people have the potential to ghost. Okay. or to want to just be single or alone when they don't get their way. So anything else we can pick up about this Queen of Swords in the reverse energy? Yeah, I think ultimately what's going to happen is once this person reaches their breaking point with you, they're going to keep their options open. Yeah. Yeah, and they're going to say, yeah, you're not the one I want to choose. I want to go for someone else. Yeah, they don't take no initiative to really fight for this relationship. So yeah, this could be another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or it could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be, but that's the predominant energy in the reading for today. All right. That's what I have for you. I think no matter what your situation, Libra, it looks like you dodged a bullet. Or if this has not happened yet, be prepared. Be prepared. All right. Scorpio is next. Ruby says, thank you so much. You're very welcome. If you're just now coming to the live, welcome all. Thank you guys so much for coming. We have just wrapped up Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and Libra. Now we're going to Scorpio. So if you have Scorpio in your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign of your natal chart, that's where we're headed to next. Thank you all so much for being here and hanging out with us. Be sure y'all hit the like button. Show your girls some love and support. I would really appreciate it. And don't forget, if you're new here, to hit the subscribe button. It's a very important step if you're enjoying the content, so that way you don't miss out on anything. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so YouTube will notify you anytime we go live. Because going live is always more fun, especially interact with all you good, beautiful souls and good people. So thank you so much for being here. All right, let's do this, guys. We're going to Scorpio. We got Kitty Cat, who is a Scorpio sun. We have, who else we got here? We have Samantha, waiting for Sagittarius. We got a lot of Sagittariuses waiting. We're almost there, Saggy. Just a little bit more patience. I know your patience is wearing thin, Saggy, so we getting there. Country girl who is a Scorpio Venus. Anna is a Scorpio sun and moon, and your girl is a Scorpio rising. Let's get into it, Scorpio. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Scorpio in love and romance for the rest of October 2025? Ten of Wands. Four of Swords in the reverse. Five of Wands in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Six of Swords in the reverse, as well as the Ace of Pentacles. All right, it looks like we're having a trend, a very common theme going on amongst all signs, just about, not every sign, but a lot of the signs. And Scorpio, you are not the exception. It seems as if there's somebody that wants to come back. They miss you deeply. Deeply. And so much so that this person has grown an obsession with you where they can't get you off of their mind. All they think about is having this new beginning with you, to the point where it's become quite the burden in their life. You know, they just want you to like stop being so difficult with them. Drop your guard. Like, come on, Scorpio, give me a chance. Yeah, this is very significant. Now, what I want you to know, and what you need to know about this person's energy, is they won't be totally honest with you. They won't. They won't tell you the truth, that they are obsessed with you, that they really admire you and have a lot of feelings for you and really want to have this relationship back in their life because they played themselves. They're not going to tell you that they played themselves. This person feels like they have sabotaged the most amazing opportunity that they could have had when it comes to you, because they were acting like they were just going to be here for a fun time, not a long time. You caught on to the game, Scorpio, and you got the F out of Dodge because this person just stressed you out too much. You're tired. You're tired. So now I feel like you are ready to move on with your life. All right. And focus on things that you want to manifest for yourself. Many of you Scorpios have been investing a lot of time, effort, and energy in your career, in your money, in your stability. And you know, when it comes to this person, I'm getting they're a big turnoff for you. This person turns you off. Like, there was a time when you had a lot of emotion. You may have even been turned on by this person, but this person's behavior has been a total turnoff. Like, I'm getting almost like you would be a bit pissed off if this person came towards you. You're trying to move on from the betrayal this person has caused you. Some of you guys, this person left you for a third party, or they just made you believe that they were going to go and work on something with someone else. So they just kind of made you feel like an option, or like they had options or something like that. And you said enough is enough. You know what? Scorpio out. And I don't blame you. I don't blame you. This person was hot and cold, very in and out. And every time they would come back, I'm getting it was like a dagger more and more to your heart, because you tried and you tried again and it just kept falling apart. So now that you stopped trying, the conditioning that you put in this person's mind is that you'll always be there. Because let's face it, Scorpio, you usually were there. So now that you're not, it's very hard for them to move on from the idea that you're actually gone. So don't be surprised that even if it's been weeks, months, or even upwards of longer than a year, this person still obsessively thinks about you. Okay. And I'm getting definitely there is no contact, and you just want your peace. You know, you find peace in staying far away from this person. Now, what this person will not also tell you, Scorpio, that you need to be made aware of is the reason why they want to make amends with you is because they need your help. I think you brought a big sense of stability and security in this person's life. So whatever that looks like, some of you guys may have lived with this person or provided them a place to stay, or you just gave them a very hospitable experience, okay? That made them feel very comfortable. And now that you're moving on, they're starting to really see your worth and value. They're starting to appreciate all the things that you did for this person, whatever that looked like. And you see this, they're in a victim mode. They're definitely in a victim mode because you're not there to support them, to show up for them. I'm getting you are acting like you don't care. But I heard it's not an act. But this person thinks they think you're acting like you don't care. That's what they think. Okay. This person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Doesn't have to be, but that's the predominant energy coming through. Let's see how else you'll know who this person is. Let's see. Missy says, spot on, Mika. You ain't never lied. Baby, these people playing games, y'all. My gosh. All right, let's see. Spirit, how will Scorpio know if this is their person? Queen of Wands. Eight of Wands. And then the Hangman. You know, this person doesn't give up. This person got a lot of heart. No doesn't mean no to this person. And that's why I said early in the reading, this is somebody who is very, very obsessed with you. And even if you've rejected them multiple times, they don't take no as an answer. Something about this person's energy is basically saying like, we're meant to be together. We are destined. You know, they feel like it's destined that you guys are together. And they hate that they've kind of sabotaged this, but it's not causing this person to let up. They just feel like it'll be a matter of time. Maybe at some point you'll be willing to give them a chance, because this person feels a very strong soul contract between you two where it's destined for y'all to be together, you know? So yeah, they're trying to take their time, take a very slow approach. This is why this person, Scorpio, has been very distant for some time, because they've been sitting back and they've been plotting and thinking how to really get you to trust in them again, believe in them again, especially with the Hangman. I think they're starting to kind of lose a little bit of momentum, but they're not letting up totally. Yeah, they're just thinking. They're just sitting back thinking and plotting their next move. All right. Miss Brown says, hey, I love your readings. I'm a Scorpio rising as well. Thank you so much, Miss Brown, for the feedback. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. Now, Scorpio, we're going to see if someone new is coming your way. We got to always check and see, because I know it's very clear, Scorpio, you've moved on from this past person. So let's check. Spirit, what about new? Is there anybody new coming towards Scorpio in love and romance for the rest of October 2025? Anybody new? 3 of Wands. 5 of Cups. 7 of Pentacles. Underneath the deck, we have the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. You know, I'm going to be honest with you, Scorpio. You've been waiting. I feel like this is your energy. You've been waiting for the right person to show up that really wants to plant seeds and grow a beautiful relationship with you. But the more you wait, or the more you put yourself out there and you try to wait to see for the right results to come up, you keep being met with disappointment. You know, it's like you saying, I'm tired of waiting. I feel like I've been putting myself out there. I've been dating. I've been trying to get to know people. And these people keep letting me down, Mika. Like I'm starting to just give up. This is the energy of you saying by the end of October, a lot of you guys are going to feel defeated. And just kind of feel like, oh my gosh, like, am I going to be alone forever? No, you're not. Okay. It's just divine timing at work. That's all. Yeah. You just really haven't been getting a lot of people that are meeting your standards. So I'm getting, if you are talking to people, it won't go far. If you aren't talking to anybody, I think you're going to stay in hermit mode. Okay. I think a lot of you guys are going to put a lot more focus on your career and your money anyway. So it's like, even if you're not finding the love that you want, you're definitely going to see an influx in your finances. You're definitely going to be a King of Pentacles. That's another thing. You're a good catch, Scorpio. You have a lot going for yourself. So you have so much that I feel people will gravitate to you for, and it has a lot to do for superficial reasons, that you may pick this up. Scorpio, you have an ability to really learn people very quickly and pick up on facts and clues. Like I said, y'all like the FBI, the CIA. Y'all pick up on it. Y'all pick up on it. And that part right there is also a turn off. But don't be discouraged. Just continue to put yourself out there. Because I think you're fine single. I think single, you're doing okay. Financially, you're stable. You're emotionally stable. You're grounded. You're just waiting for the right person. And just keep your search alive. It's not a death sentence. It's just divine timing at work. Good luck to you, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Let me know if it resonates. Unapologetically says exactly. Sick of that. Yeah, it sucks, but it is what it is, you know, divine timing at work. Before I can even put it out, y'all know what time it is. It's time for Saggy Waggy. Coming through. Coming through. All the Saggies in the building. Where you at? Y'all coming through hot tonight. Fire. Bringing that fire, baby. I love it. Sagittarius. Sagittarius is next. Where you at? Y'all been waiting patiently, and y'all don't have much patience, so it means the world to me. You've been patient with your girl. Let's get started, Sagittarius. If you guys are just now coming, don't forget to rewind the tape if you missed out on Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, or Scorpio. We're about to get into Sagittarius now. Also, if you are watching the readings or the recordings, don't forget to hit the like button if you're enjoying any portion of the reading. And also, if you would like a personal, check out the important links down below where you can book a personal reading with your girl at MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. Currently got a sale. A lot of my readings are still on sale because we're going through some rough times in these, out here. This economy is a little shaky. So I'm trying to help a brother out. I'm trying to help a sister out. So if you need a personal, holler at your girl, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. Let's do this, Sagittarius. Y'all ready? Let's get it. Let me reshuffle. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Sagittarius in love and romance for the rest of October 2025? We have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. The Eight of Cups in the reverse. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. And underneath the deck, we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse, as well as the World card. Okay. This energy is very interesting, Sagittarius. This person is really having a hard time understanding why did you want to end this relationship. They don't understand why did you want to end it with them. They're taking it personally. They feel like you played them by cutting things off. And why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to me, Sagittarius? Why would you cut this relationship off? Yeah, this person is getting exhausted trying to pick their brain and figure out what did they do wrong. Now, some of you guys would say, Mika, why is this person acting like they don't know what they did? Why are they doing that? Like, come on. And I'm going to be honest with you, Sagittarius. I feel the same way. Why are they acting like they don't know what they did? Okay. But to this person, they look at their behavior as something that wasn't so significant to cause you to totally cut them off. They feel like whatever they did, you're blowing it out of proportion. And they feel like, why are we even here? So they feel stuck. Because this is them saying, I don't necessarily want to end things with you, but why are you cutting things off from me? So now I don't even know how to proceed with this. I just want us to get on, good terms again. Let bygones be bygones. Because I need your attention. I need you to trust me. I need you to believe in me and believe in us. What I'm noticing about this person, though, is even when they do decide to reach out to you, if you hear from this person by the end of October, which many of you guys will get some type of random message, I'm hearing, they're not really ready for a full-blown committed relationship. And the reason why is because they feel like they're not good enough. So in their mind, even if they try to make amends with you or try to get on a better note, they feel like, well, by the way that Sagittarius is acting, I may not even be good enough for Sagittarius to give me a chance, because I mean, Sagittarius is blowing this whole situation out of proportion, but you're not. You're not. You're definitely not. Sam! Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Sam, for the $139.99. God bless you. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you. Jeez. God bless you. Thank you so much, Sam, for the $139.99. Look, look. You done made my earring fall out. Look at that. Baby, hold on. Get discombobulated. Let me put my earring back in. God bless you, Sam. Thank you so much. Wow. Here's the thing, Sagittarius. When this person comes back, they're not going to be honest with you. They're not going to be honest with you that they're not going to fully invest in you. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Here today, gone tomorrow. So in other words, they're proceeding with caution. The safe route for this person right now, Sagittarius, is honestly 1 foot in, 1 foot out, because Sagittarius may pop off at any second. So let me just make sure, not sure, but show that I'm on guard and I'm ready. Now, here's the thing, and y'all tell me, Sagittarius, has this person been very guarded the entire relationship? Have they been very skittish, very in and out? And I think that's the thing. This person may have not even really gave you a full, committed, consistent relationship when you guys were involved. They were not moving out of love. They were moving out of toxicity and frustration and anger and in and out. King of Wands in reverse is a very temperamental king. And it's also one that when they don't get their way, they throw a fit. So was this person throwing fits when they didn't get their way? And they don't like to be told no? So when you told them no, oh, Sagittarius is the problem because you done told me no. And here we go. The drama begins, right? So they just wanted time for you to cool off. Deep down, that's what this person was moving in, that type of energy. Give Sagittarius time to cool off. And then from there, once they're cooled off, we can come back and we can make things right. Because Sagittarius just blew this whole thing out of proportion, right? You're not interested. This is your energy saying, I'm not interested in going back to this person. I'm not interested in entertaining them because it would be too much. Like, going towards this person is too much of a burden, too much stress, too much work. And it just disappointed you that this person had to create this type of complicated experience. And instead of this person embracing the levels of accountability that has to occur on their behalf as to why you disconnected, it's painful for you, because it's like, when are you going to see the truth? My guy, my girl, I'm talking to your person. When are you going to see the truth? That Sagittarius did nothing wrong. They're holding their ground on their standards, their boundaries. And you did them wrong, ma'am, sir, bruh, sis. You did Sagittarius wrong, so of course Sagittarius dips. Just saying. Now, some of y'all gonna say, well, I'm a cross watcher and Sagittarius did this to me. Okay, well, potato, potato. The roles could be reversed. Either way, y'all get what I'm saying. And I think you're doing exactly what you need to do to protect yourself, because I'm going to tell you right now, when this person reaches out to you, Sagittarius, they don't have the best intentions in mind. We're not talking about somebody that's coming back with pure intentions and love and transparency and truth. We're talking about somebody coming back with temperamental issues, with lies, with deceit, with being in and out and playing games. And nobody got time for that. So you already know what time this person's on. And I think you guys just needed that confirmation when they do come back to stand your guard. All right. But it's really throwing this person for a loop. Now, don't click off yet, Sagittarius. We're going to look at and see if anybody else is coming towards you, new in love. But first, let's see, how do you know if this is your reading? Big shout out to Sim. Thank you so much, Sim, for the $139.99. Thank you so much. Much love. Thank you. All right, Spirit. How will Sagittarius know if this is their person? You're very welcome. I'm so glad you enjoyed that earlier. Thank you so much. We have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Six of Wands. Underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Swords, as well as the High Priestess. So this is the person that was taking advantage of you. Let's call a spade, okay? This was somebody that was mooching their way through this relationship. And, you know, they didn't really have a lot to offer you, which is why this person was kind of playing that in and out, hot and cold, unsure, because I think they never really had confidence that they can really manifest a long-term, abundant experience between you two. They just enjoyed the attention. So this is an attention whore. This is a user, somebody that just really enjoys things like that. And they talked a good game, I'm getting. This is somebody that's very smart and has a way with words. But I'm also getting this is somebody that really kind of regrets taking advantage of you, because now they're missing you. And that's what you need to know. Like it's really hurting this person, because whatever they did to you, they took it too far. This was game that they were playing where they took it too far. Okay. So yeah, they will randomly message you because they want your attention. This person could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I just about said every sign in your reading, so it can be anybody. It could be anybody. All right, let's look at new love for my Saggy-Waggies out there. Let's see if you'll have anybody new headed your way. At least you guys can know what to expect with this person from the past. Lord. All right. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Let's look at new love. Is there any new person headed towards Sagittarius for the rest of October 2025? We have the World in the reverse. Knight of Swords. The Sun. All right. Underneath the deck, we have the Death in the reverse and the Queen of Pentacles. You know, it's really not giving anybody new of substance. The most I can see is maybe some of you guys talking to people, but it takes no lift off. It goes nowhere. The primary focus or energy that's coming through is your past person coming back for a new beginning. I'm just going to be honest. Randomly. Yep. And really seeing your worth and value as you being more than what they thought you were and wanting to heal the relationship. But nobody new. I don't see anybody new that's going to take lift off with you. Either way, whatever you're going through in the rest of October, the whole love situation mess is going to exhaust you. You can be like, listen, I need to heal. This is you saying, I'm tired. You know what? I'm tired of these fools. I'm tired of these hoes. I'm tired of everybody. Like, your patience ain't there. Your patience ain't there. It's like, I need time. I need a moment. So I get it. Give yourself all the time you need. It's all good. That's what we have for you, Sagittarius. Of course, this is a general reading. So if you would like for me to look at your unique situation, book you a personal down in the description box below. Good luck to you, Sagittarius. I really hope this give you guys a little heads up on what you're going to be looking forward to for the rest of October. Some of you guys may have already heard from this person recently. So yeah, don't be scared to share your experiences and your stories. And let me know if it resonates. We have Capricorns next. Mr. Bear says, thank you, Mika. You're very welcome. Cherie says, I have no patience. Done. I know that's right. None. Yeah, I love it, Sagittarius. You all are standing in your power and knowing your worth. And that's the first step, right? Cutting things off in your life that no longer serve you, spending time to prioritize yourself, your healing, grounding your energy, so that way you can make space when you're ready for people to come in. And being able to use your discernment is so key and vital. I think there's a lot to be learned by this past cycle, and there's always the test. You know, there's always the spiritual test, y'all. Whether it be in the form of this person or someone that's going to pop up and you be so tempted and you like, no, I'm not going to fall for the temptation. Not today, Satan. Not today. Not today, Satan. I ain't doing that. That's the level you got to get to. So good luck to you. Good luck to you all. Mr. Bear says, you on point, Mika. You on point. Thank you, boo. HD, thank you so much for the flowers. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And a big shout out once again to Sim for the $139.99. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. We're moving on to Capricorn. Y'all, it's time. We winding on down on this very long live, but it's a very detailed live because all of my singles out there, y'all have been getting on my last nerves. Mika, when you gonna talk? When we gonna do a singles reading? I'm so tired about hearing about the past person. Listen, I can't control the energy that comes through y'all getting on my last nerves. I can't help it. And then y'all see right here what happens. Old person. I done tried to switch up the energy. Who's coming towards you? Old person. Okay, Spirit. So is there someone else? No. So I'm just saying, I'm trying to have y'all understand. I'm trying to have y'all understand. I'm not making this stuff up. I'm not trying to have y'all relive the past. It's just the energies coming through. But again, these are general readings, so it's not set in stone. Of course, some of you guys may have other energies or experiences. So yeah, book you a personal. That's the best way to know for sure what you're going through. But you click on a general reading. It may be something you experienced in the recent past, the current, or the future. It's all timeline. You know, it's energy, but it's timeline. So yeah. All right, let's do this. Sim says, I love your energy. You deserve so much more than this donation. Thank you so much, Sim. I appreciate it. Yeah. You know, for those that don't know, here on this channel, I'm all about uplifting the collective and supporting you all. And I try my best to give you guys the best experience. Even though we've been going strong for about 1.5 years, we're already up with a lot of new, beautiful souls. We're at 39.2K subscribers, but I would definitely love to connect more with you all. So if you have not been watching my content, subscribe, but you've been watching it for free for the free 99 and you have not liked the video or subscribed, shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. Much love to our amazing mods, by the way. Thank you so much to T Rose, man, Lisa, Mitzi, DP Kita, Michelle, Fred, all of those that come through. Especially big shout out to Mitzi and T Rose tonight, holding it down, man. They are working just as hard as I am to keep you guys in the loop of what's going on, and also spreading a lot of love and light. And also a big shout out to our regular subscribers who come on just about every single night. I see y'all, Cassandra, and everybody else that comes through all the time. Much love to all of you guys that always come on and show your love and support for everybody, because we in this together, y'all. It's rough out here in these single streets. We in this together. So yeah, don't forget those important steps, please. All right, let's do this Capricorn. This is for all Cappies. Cap in the corn. Oh, Cassandra says, I can't miss my Mika. I get so excited when I see like my regular people. I'm like, yes, Cassandra's here, Mitzi's here. You know, T Rose, I get a little giddy, like, you know, like when you were in school and you show up and you're like, yes, my friend is here at school. You know, that's kind of how it feels. And I say school because, you know, I'm a school teacher, so I have to use that reference. So I get excited when I see my people that I usually interact with on the live. So if you have not been a part of that experience, keep showing up, keep interacting. And don't forget that every single month I do pick one lucky subscriber for a free personal tarot reading giveaway. So if you've been interacting in the live chat, leaving comments, liking videos, and just letting me know that you really support the channel, you may be able to win a free reading. To enter to win a free reading, click on the link I just dropped into the live chat, or you can register by clicking on the link in the description box below. Not a lot of people have registered this month for the October drawing, but the winner will be announced on Halloween. So good luck to all of the participants. Let's do this, y'all. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Capricorn in love and romance for the rest of October 2025? In love. We got the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. The Five of Wands in the reverse. The Nine of Wands. And underneath the deck, we have the Strength in the reverse, as well as the Knight of Cups in the reverse. All right. I'm getting a very wishy-washy energy from this person, Capricorn, and it's a very much a confidence issue on this person's behalf of going all the way. So they come across very wishy-washy with their effort, and then they just kind of sit back and wait to decide what they want to do. I'm also getting this person maybe considering other suitors, which is why the Three of Wands is here. So they may be dating you, but also considering other suitors. Like, say, for example, this person may have a dating app and they may be on there talking to other people, getting to know people, outweighing their pros and cons. They could also be not telling you all this. They may have you under the impression that you're the only person that they're talking to. But the truth is, this person is trying to decide which path they're going to take. Like, do they want to come towards you, or do they want to go a different path? Can you give me some more on this confusion card, the Two of Swords? Yeah, it has a lot to do with confidence. I think this person lacks a lot of confidence that you were going to stay in this and build with them. So they got to have a backup plan, I heard. Now, what's going to happen with you, Capricorn, is I think you're going to give this person a chance, And you may let a few things slide in the beginning, but after a while, you're going to get your head out of the clouds and start coming down to reality that this person is not who they say they are, and it's going to piss you off. Okay. That you wasted your time and that you've spent time investing in a relationship that was already having a bad start. So for some of you guys, this could be somebody that is taking way too long to commit to you, taking way too long to just see your worth and value that they have to see about other people. And when things get difficult, this person will randomly move away from this relationship with you and maybe go to someone else. I think this person has the ability to overthink things, and this may be trauma induced. This may be past relationship induced. Let's see. Let's find out. Why is this person moving like this with Capricorn? Is there something about this person? Okay, they kind of maybe even want to go back to their ex. Yeah, this Queen of Wands in reverse. It feels as if this person is trying to choose between you and some other suitor. So this may be multiple people or just a specific person from their past. So you would be in one of those place filler type situations that they're considering in the running. You don't know that you're competing for this person. That's what they're not going to be honest with you about because they're having a rough time with the Queen of Wands in reverse. This is somebody that they're having a rough time with. And I'm also noticing that they're still communicating with this third party, trying to hopefully like keep that thing going just in case things pick up with the third party. They can let you go and go to the third party. If things don't pick up with the third party, then they're going to move on with you. So it's like have their cake and eat it too type of thing. Yeah, a person from their past. It's familiar. I'm getting their past person is way more familiar, more history. So that's kind of where their loyalty is standing. But I'm noticing that with the Queen of Wands in reverse, this person is not feeling too confident going back to this person for whatever reason. So they have to have another outlet or opportunity. I would be wary of this person. This person may go in between relationship to relationship. They may jump around. They may not be somebody that you can trust to build a life with. Let's see how Capricorn will know if this is their person. Of course, Capricorn, this is a general reading, so this may not resonate for all. And timeline. Some of you guys have already experienced this from this new person, and others of you have not yet. You'll find this out. How will Capricorn know if this is their person, spirit? With the 8 of Wands in the reverse and the 6 of Cups in the reverse, as well as the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, this person's communication is going to be very inconsistent. And the reason why is because of someone from their past that they have unfinished business with. 7 of Wands in reverse, it's like them saying, you know, I'm going to drop my guard and put myself out there and talk to Capricorn. But the truth of the matter is I may be right out the door. It's like player energy. King of Wands in reverse. Very inconsistent person. Yeah, it seems like this person is not really getting the type of attention that they want from their other person. So that's why they would be coming to you. And you probably would have no clue that this person is doing it. They're going to give you the impression, Capricorn, they're single, they're ready to mingle, you know, and all that. But that's not the truth. Okay. All right. So that's for a lot of you guys. Let's see if there's anybody else, because that was just a horrible situation. It doesn't feel like a past person to me, Capricorn. It feels like a new person, but just in case, let's see if there's anybody else coming towards you for the rest of October. We have the 2 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. No particular option. I'm getting that after this train wreck occurs, you're going to begin to like second guess yourself, because you're going to definitely feel abandoned. You're going to feel alone. You're going to feel like this person triggers you and go into this very like dark space. Like, oh my gosh, like I put myself out there. I'm single. I'm trying to date again. And then I'm met by somebody that was playing games. So even though you will have options, it looks like you're not feeling very confident about these options. Yeah, I think you're going to focus more on your money and not put so much focus on love. Because I think at the end of the day, like these options are, how can I put it? They're not really meeting your standards. I think you have this thing about you after this experience where you put yourself on a pedestal, like I'm above these people. And so whoever is going to come towards me needs to come correct, which nothing's wrong with that, by the way. I like the energy, but you're not going to find someone that's your vibrational match by the end of October. Yeah. I think you're going to definitely be going back and forth between career, love. Okay, I'm going to put more focus on my career. Yeah. But you still kind of like have this obsession about both. Like, I want to have my money, but I want to kind of find love, but I'm going to put more focus on my career until the right person comes up. So you'll still be kind of putting yourself out there, but I'm not getting anything significant. Am I missing anything for Capricorn? Because Capricorn's quiet in the chat. Yeah, you're just exhausted by these love situations. Like I was saying, you're just exhausted and you're like, I don't want anything that's going to cause me pain, chaos, stress. Like you're at a space of I've had it. I got it. I get it. All right. Hopefully that helps some Capricorn bring things in perspective. Just keep yourself very vigilant, very aware, and never settle, you know. But keep putting yourself out there. Don't give up. All right. Aquarius. Are y'all here? Aqua Gang. Thank you again to Sim for the $139.99 donation tonight. I appreciate it. I think we have Aquarius waiting patiently. Miss Toy. Hey. Aqua Gang in the building. Miss Toy's ready. Mitzi is ready. Aqua Sun. Samantha says, you know it. Peppy, hey, Aqua Gang. Anai Tarot, Aqua Sun here. Your girl Mika, Aqua Sun here, and Venus. So Aqua Gang, y'all ready for it? Let's see what we got. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Aquarius in love and romance for the rest of October 2025? We have the Four of Wands in the reverse. Page of Swords. Five of Wands in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse, as well as the Death in the reverse. All right. This definitely feels like somebody from your past, okay? That definitely feels like this relationship, this marriage, this love story, whatever you have going on, Aquarius, is at a very bad space, okay? And it's taking a toll on this person's confidence. They're feeling very insecure. They're feeling very unimportant. But then there's also this very codependent aspect of this person's energy, where they're yearning for your love. They're yearning for your emotions and moral support. Yeah. They want a relationship with you. Yeah, they want a relationship with you, Aquarius. But it's taken forever for this person to get to this point, I'm hearing. After there's been this breakup that's been caused between you two. I'm getting you guys had some type of fight where this person got kicked out of the house, or it led to a divorce, or it led to a significant breakup. And it's been a very long time since this person has tried to really make an effort to mend and repair this relationship. But even though this person feels very energetically drawn to you, I'm getting obsessed. They feel like there's a strong possibility you don't feel the same way. And it hurts this person's confidence and makes them feel unimportant and traumatized. Ever since you've been gone, Aquarius, what you need to know is this person is replaying everything that's happened in your relationship. And I think there's some type of epiphany that's occurred in this person's mind to make them realize that they played themselves. They let go of a good thing. Seven of Swords in reverse. Because they were not giving you much to work with. They were breadcrumbing their way in the relationship. They should have did more. They should have given you more. They should have been there for you more, because you were somebody that was worth more than what they offered. So it's the shoulda, coulda, woulda story. You know what I'm saying? Now, we're going to look at new in just a second. So hold your horses. Your energy, Aquarius, is coming across as someone that is really struggling with giving this person a new offer, because you feel like as soon as you give them an offer, you're going to be led with a lot of the responsibility to fix and repair this. You're going to be led with this person expecting you to do things to keep this relationship going as you have done in the past. You know, it's also a time factor thing, where you feel like there's been a lot of time that has passed between you two. And so you're taking the more responsible route and approach by waiting for something better. Something that's more your speed, more your standards. But then there's this part of you, Aquarius, where I'm getting you've tried before to work on this. And that's why you already know it's probably not going to work. So you're definitely manifesting better for sure. And I like that. And it's in a responsible way. So I'm getting you're moving in silence. You're not engaging with this person. You're not causing any issues. You're just doing your thing, you know, which is very good. Okay. Even though I'm sure you have a lot of things you do want to say to this person. It's just not the thing to do. All right. With the Five of Wands in the reverse, to the Queen of Wands and the Three of Wands, your person really wants to make amends with you. Like, it's so strong of how much regret this person has about not coming forward before this. So sometime this month, before the end of the month, you will hear from this person. But they're not going to give you much to work with, which is also going to trigger you, I'm sure, Aquarius. Like, how dare they? Why would they even do that? They're just waiting on the right opportunity to drop their guard and come forward, because they know you're frustrated and upset. So they're waiting for the right opportunity to drop their guard and say something. All right, so how will you know if this is your reading? Let's look at that, and then we'll see if there's anyone else coming towards you, Aquarius. How will Aquarius know if this is their reading? Let's see. Crissy says, this resonates 100%. And I'm a Leo. that just came upon this live by chance, well, welcome. I'm so glad it resonates with your story. Cool. Spirit, how will Aquarius know if this is their person? We have the 10 of Wands in the reverse. We have the Death card. And we have the 7 of Wands. Underneath the deck, we have the 4 of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. All right. This person for a very long time has not been honest with you, Aquarius, and I think they haven't been honest with themselves about how much they really love you and how much they have so much desire and longing to be with you. What did it for this person was some type of breakup or ending that's happened between you two for them to realize, like, oh my gosh, what have I done? Why have I been keeping my guard up and holding back from Aquarius, causing so much drama? I'm getting this person was very combative or was giving you a hard time, making your experience together very hard and difficult. Like they were playing a lot of games. Yeah, it wasn't until you made a final judgment call to end this. For some of you guys, this person ended it with you. Whoever called this ending, it was very triggering for this person because it made them realize like they got to get a grip on this manipulative behavior because they're now realizing not only were they trying to play a game with you, but it backfired and they ended up playing themselves. They end up selling themselves short of happiness and joy and a beautiful relationship. And that's one thing a lot of toxic people don't realize, and manipulators. For some of you all, it could be a narcissist I'm getting. Like this person was very calculated in their lies and their manipulation. And they thought they were outsmarting you and outwitting you. But I think you beat them at their own game, I'm hearing. And they didn't realize that you were picking up on the foolery a long time ago. Yeah, it was all a game for this person to get you to chase them, admire them, listen to them. It was all about control and domination. Like it was a game play. It was a power play I'm getting as well, because you may have given off to this person early on in the relationship that you were naive, that you were an easy target, but you weren't. So now this person feels some kind of way because now it looks like this person realized their gameplay backfired. Yeah, they kind of hate they did what they did. They end up kind of falling for the very person they were trying to set out to play with. Yeah. They were somebody who was definitely guarded and wanting to be single, act like they were single, or give off to the impression to everyone else that they're single, but they were in a full-blown relationship, or they just like their freedom. A 9 tarot says they behave like a communal narcissist. There's a different types, but I knew it just took way longer to escape their games. So let me ask this, and you know, this is just point of reference, Aqua Gang. Why did this person do this to Aquarius? Because they were never planning to stay long anyway. They were trying to give very little effort for maximum reward. And like I say, bingo, it was all about control and power for this person. Deep down, it was gameplay to have power and control over you and the situation. All right. But then they started getting a bit stressed when they start realizing that you can't control an Aquarius. Good luck to that person. Your person, again, could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm also picking up a little water. Scorpio. It can be fixed sign energy. Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. All right, let's see if there's anybody else coming towards you, Aquarius. Vanessa says, LOL, it did backfire. He's chasing me now and stressing out when he realizes I'm about to cut him out. Oh, yeah. And that's a checkmate bitch situation when you can cut off somebody toxic like that and thought that they can play you. Checkmate bitch. Oh, they played themselves. They played themselves. All right. Here we go. For the singles still watching, will there be anybody else coming towards Aquarius? Will there be anybody else coming towards Aquarius for the rest of October 2025? Romantically. 9 of Wands in the reverse. The Hierophant in the reverse. 5 of Wands in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the 8 of Wands in the reverse and the King of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Well, with this energy, Aquarius, it looks as if the only person that's going to be pursuing you heavy is going to be this past person, okay? They're pressed, okay? Their energy is so strong and so significant in your reading, it's out of control, okay? So it's pretty much the same storyline. This person played themselves. They're missing you more than they know. But at the end of the day, they just want you guys to get on the same page. I don't see anybody else, Aquarius, so I'm getting a lot of you guys are not even actively putting yourself out there to date. Some of you guys are at the house and not even talking to anybody for real. That's what I'm getting. A lot of y'all. Anybody else? Yeah, a lot of you guys are almost practically waiting for the right person to show up. A lot of y'all are not even pressed for real. You just chilling. Yeah, you're not taking much action to even look for people. For real, like you guys are not. You're not putting yourself out there enough. If you are, say if you have a dating app, I'll give you an example of what I'm getting. I'm getting a lot of you Aquarius, you'll create a dating app, but you barely check it. Every now and then you may talk to people, but you're not even taking it seriously. And then you put yourself out there and go to events and somebody try to flirt with you. You be like, okay, whatever. You're just not doing much with it. So the answer is no, you will not find your person because you're not doing nothing about it. You're not doing nothing about it. Yeah, you lying to yourself. You lying to yourself to believe that you're going to find somebody when you sitting at the house. You're not going to find your person getting Instacart orders. You're not going to find your person at the drive-thru. You're not going to find your person. You may find your person at the grocery store because, Aquarius, we still got to eat. But y'all got to really get with it if you want to find someone. But it's fair. I'm an Aquarius too, so it is what it is. If they want me, they can come get me. Good luck to you, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Good luck to you. Pisces, you're next. Vanessa says, that's so true, Mika. I have a dating app, but I literally haven't looked at it in a month. Told you. I've had people ask me out on the app and trying to flirt with me at social dances. And I'm like, yeah, see, I told you. I told y'all. I already know what it is, Aquarius. Y'all be trying to play me. I can pick up the energy a mile away. Hey, it is what it is. It's all good, Aqua Gang. Keep your head up. Edward says, you are 100% right, but can't make a future going backwards. That's right. You can't. So you got to keep moving forward. I love that. Great advice, Edward. Great advice. All right, here we go, Pisces. Let's do this. As you guys know, Aquarius, it seems like people All of our exes always be pressing on us hard. And we like, we over it. We done cut you off a long time ago. Please be gone. But it's something about that aqua feeling. They can't let it go, baby. They can't let it go. I can't blame them. Yeah. Hey, it is what it is. But it seems to be a theme in the ethers with the collective. A lot of people wanted to get, you know, that cuddle buddy. It's starting to get that cuffing season. It's getting there. So people are trying to come on back from the shadows. But it was a few signs that had new people too. So, hey, it is what it is. All right, let's do this, Pisces. Hey, hey. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Pisces in love and romance for the rest of October 2025? We have the King of Wands in the reverse. Three of Swords in the reverse. Queen of Wands in the reverse. All right. Underneath the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse and the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Every single card is in the reverse. And I don't want to hear nobody in the chat or in the comments saying, you need to shuffle them cards. Why are them cards in the reverse? Because it's intentional. The energy is intentional. And you're going to find out. First, the King and the Queen of Wands. Oh boy. All right. We're talking about that old toxic couple. Y'all be fighting and arguing. Everybody be trying to listen to see what y'all arguing about tonight. But everybody know you guys are going to get back together. Y'all can't stand each other, but then you love each other. Next day, everybody listen like, what they talking about tonight? What's the tea tonight? Here's the problem with your person, whoever this person is. They're not trying to be in a relationship. Three of Cups, you know, they're probably trying to keep you involved in rotation with these other hoes, okay? For a lot of you guys, this King of Wands in reverse is somebody that's made a very final decision that they want friends with benefits or keep it very casual with you. I'm getting friends with benefits, very significant. And that's kind of where they're going to keep it, you know, if you allow it. I don't think you're okay with that, Pisces. Your energy with the Three of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Swords, you're very clear that you need to just focus on your career. It's trying to move on from this person and get them out of your system. Can you tell me a little bit about why Pisces is moving on from this person? Because you want more than just something superficial or casual or a hookup or something for a fun time, not a long time. You want something that's going to lead to marriage, that's going to lead to stability. You want someone bringing something to the table instead of just their magic stick or magic poom poom. Like, you need more than just passion. This person said, but I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. I don't see nothing wrong. That's what he said. Or her. Yeah. I think one of the big factors with this person too is somebody from your past that just really wants to build something with you. But because you guys have so much issues from the past, they think very negatively about the outcome of this experience. So in their mind, I already know it's going to fail. I already know I'm going to be rejected. I already know Pisces don't want me. I already know Pisces probably going to move on. So if I can just come in and get a little wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, wham, bam, thank you, sir, we good. And that's not right. But that's how they thinking. Yeah, that's what they thinking. They don't want anything with strings attached. Nothing significant. That's what this is. Nothing significant. No. Nothing at all. You or this person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Or an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It doesn't have to be. Y'all can have that in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign of your chart. All right, let's see how else you know who this is. Don't click off Pisces. We'll see if anybody else is coming towards you in the month of October, the rest of October. So how will Pisces know who this is? 10 of Wands, okay? They always had an excuse of how much work it is to try to be with you, okay? They also are somebody that you have been separated from for some time now, and they feel a bit abandoned and neglected, and they also may need your help. Yeah, this is somebody that goes in and out of your life because they make very irrational decisions. Like I said, you guys love each other hard, but you hate each other at the same time. So like a love and hate, off and on, hot and cold energy. This person has been holding on to the idea of extending some type of apology towards you or new opportunity with you for a while. The reason why they haven't presented it is because this person knows for a fact that they don't really want what you want. You want something real, something significant that is going to lead to a legacy, building a life together. This person's not ready for all that. They're still in this playful, lustful energy. So that's why it's like, eventually it just didn't work. You ended it or they ended it because it became overwhelming. All right. That's what we got. All right, the Pisces. Cora says, so true on the Pisces reading. Yeah. I hate that you had to experience that, Pisces, but beware of this person. Please beware of this person. They definitely are entertaining other people. That's what you need to know as well, okay? All right, so here we go. Let's see if there's anybody new coming towards you for the rest of October. Spirit, is there anybody new coming towards Pisces for the rest of October 2025? We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Six of Swords. And the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. You know, I think at the end of the day, you're not feeling too confident with what you're receiving. I think you're going to kind of like choose to pull yourself away from these offers. Whatever offers you're getting, they're not good offers. They're hot and cold offers. They're messages. They don't have liftoff. It's a start, but it doesn't finish. You know those flaky people that just don't stick around long. And yeah, this is you saying, I'm done. You get pissed off and you leave. And then you start also getting offers from your person from your past. And you're like, no, I'm not going back to that either. So that's the only offers you're going to get. It's going to be your ex trying to get your attention. And then these new people getting your attention are people that are not really trying to do anything serious. Yeah, this is you saying, I'm not interested in these opportunities. Seven of Cups in reverse. No, I'm not giving these opportunities anything. I'm not investing in these opportunities. I'm not nurturing these opportunities. I'm a drift on away. Can you tell me specifically why these opportunities are not it? Because with the Seven of Wands, these opportunities are people that are too guarded. And also, I think you feel like it's better to just move on from guarded people. Just so you don't start no mess. It's like you're not going to beg anybody to change. You're not going to ask people twice. You're just going to just see it for what it is, and you're going to move on to the next person. For some of you guys that are not actively dating, you'll just probably just hear from this past person, but I'm not getting anything significant from anybody that's worth your time. Yep. Yep. So Missing You says, most definitely not going backwards. Al will be my focus. Yeah. And Missing You for Real says, on point. Bria says, thank you for the insight. You're welcome. And Christy says, truth. Yeah, I like it. All right. Well, I think those are the messages that Pisces needs to hear. I think that at the end of the day, dating is a journey. I tell people all the time, take your time, no need to rush. Take your time on the spiritual path. Keep putting yourself out there. Just be willing to always say no. It's going to be a lot of no's before your yeses. A lot of no's. But I'm glad you're not having your heads all in the clouds, Pisces. You're coming down to the reality of what you're getting, and you're like, not good enough. And that's good. I like it. Anna says, on point. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to open up the floor for anybody that has dying questions. If you send a super chat of $19.99 or more, I will be glad to answer your question, but it has to be a super chat of $19.99 or more. If you send a super chat that's less than $19.99, unfortunately, it'll be a donation, but not a reading. The reason why I'm doing this is because the past couple lives, people have been asking. So here I am offering it to you all. So feel free to drop your questions. Any question you would like, you can ask questions about love, money, career, what have you. $19.99 super chat if you have any questions. All right. If not, then we'll close the live. Thank you all so much for being here. Big shout out to our mods. Lisa, Mitzi. Thank y'all so much. Mama Lisa, T Rose. I see y'all out there. And also a big shout out to Sims. Thank you so much for that awesome super chat donation of $139.99. That was amazing. Thank you so much. Before you guys sign out and sign off for tonight, if you're still awake, don't forget, guys, to hit the like button and also to hit subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. We have a lot of fun here. And this weekend, don't forget, on Saturday, I'll be doing an exclusive webinar for any of those tarot reading enthusiasts that want to dive deeper into the symbolism and the meanings behind the tarot reading deck. It will begin at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And even if you're not able to attend, you still will receive a recording of the webinar, so you can always watch it later. So there you go. Miss Lisa, thank you, Mama Lisa. She has a question. Her question is, will Tony and I ever have time to have a date night? All right. And I'll timestamp your readings tonight, guys. So if you guys want to watch it later, it'll be timestamped for you. All right. Let's see, Lisa. Spirit, tell me about Lisa and Tony's current relationship. Will time be made for Tony and Lisa to have a date night soon? Will Tony and Lisa have a date night soon? We have the 10 of Swords in the reverse. We have the 2 of Wands. And the 10 of Wands. Okay, underneath the deck we have the Hermit. And we also have the Ace of Wands. Okay. So I see what you're talking about. There's a lot of issues going on between you two when it comes to getting this thing off the ground and actively dating and getting to know each other. I think there's something very significant, Lisa, about this Tony really thinking deeply about, thinking very negatively about this relationship. Like, I'm dropping the ball. I'm dropping the ball. So I don't know. I don't know if it's going to work out between us. I don't know if it's because of the dating thing or if it's something more to the story. But it seems to be stressing him out, and you're kind of also 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But you're still trying to work on it. Yeah, you're still trying to give it an opportunity. So if I were to be completely honest with you, Lisa, I think he's starting to lose momentum and confidence in this relationship. And I see you also losing momentum, but more so having more fight in you than him. So I think there needs to be a conversation had about how y'all can make this happen. Is that why you guys are not able to have the relationship? Is it because Tony is losing hope in this relationship? No, I think he's just honestly trying to figure it out. Yeah, he's trying to just come up with a wise plan of how to move forward. How can we get this thing off the ground? So y'all just need to communicate. Because deep down, I think he wants it to work out between you two. I'm still getting positive energy from him, but he's losing hope because his biggest fear is you're going to leave him or you're going to not want him because he's looking kind of flaky. Does that make sense? So I would communicate with him and say, hey, it's okay. We're going to work this out. Like he needs reassurance or something to have a positive mindset. But yeah, I don't see you guys planning anything unless y'all can get on the same page. So keep trying. Yeah, that's what it is. So he thinks because you're so busy, you may be trying to run. There's a part of him that has a little bit of insecurity about that I'm picking up. He's like, oh my gosh, I hope she's not trying to run, because I think he really likes you and he's trying, but he's like starting to lose hope. So I think just communicating with him and really and also, Lisa, you got to make the time, baby. You know, these men, when you got a man that's serious about you, you got to make the time, you know. Come on, Lisa. Got to make the time. I know you work too much. You like me. I work a lot too. And that's why I don't actively date because I work so much. I got about 3 or 4 jobs. So it is what it is. But that's what's going on. Good luck to you. Thank you so much for the 20. I appreciate it. You got to make the money. That's right. All right. Crissy. Hey, Crissy B. Thank you so much for the $19.99. All right, Crissy, let's see what we got for you, boo. I'm going to timestamp your reading as well, so that way you can watch this reading as often as you need to get the messages again. You want to know, what messages does Spirit have for me concerning romance? You're looking forward to new adventures in love. All right. Good question. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Crissy's love life. Can you give me a past, present, and future spread on Crissy's love life? Past, present, and future spread on Crissy's love life, Spirit. We have the 6 of Wands in the reverse. The 9 of Wands. And the Page of Swords. Okay. Underneath the deck, we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse and the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. All right, Crissy. So just to kind of give you an overview of your timeline. In the recent past, it looks like you were definitely struggling with feeling confident, you know, about giving to a particular love situation. And it may have a lot to do with you giving maybe too much to the relationship and this person taking advantage of you, or vice versa. I don't know. There's something about it not being equally reciprocal. Okay. And after a while, you realize this is not it. Okay. So you're currently in a space, I feel like, with the 9 of Wands, of you kind of feeling like, you know, you're broken down. Even though you're not trying to give off the impression of this, but there's still a lot of healing that needs to take place in your energy, Crissy. And I think the way that you're masking this is by focusing a lot on your career, your money, your stability. And it looks as if you're finding happiness and peace in that, but then you're fantasizing about dating. I don't really see a lot of dating going on in your energy that really manifests into anything significant. I see that you may date a little bit here and there, you know, but nothing really takes lift off. And I think that's because the focus is not primarily on your love life. So the reason why is because I think you aren't finding what you're looking for. So Spirit wants to just remind you, Crissy, to stay hopeful, stay optimistic, don't give up. Just know that there may be some things within you, within your energy, that you have to really work through and get stabilized and grounded before you can actually attract the right person. Because the thing is, we are what we attract. So Spirit is saying, be mindful of this, that you have to build your confidence up, because whatever you went through in the past, I'm really getting, it took a toll on you. It depleted you. And right now in the present, you still have a little bit of that residue going on. It's better, but it's still residue. And in the near future, Spirit is urging you to get more information about what you actually want. So take some time to really be very clear and very intentional about the people and the suitors you meet, and really learn these people, really study these people, and make sure that they're actually meeting your standards. And pay attention to people who will try to be flirtatious or lovey-dovey, or, you know, all of that. You know what I'm talking about? The flirty ones. Pay attention to people's actions over their words. Because I think sometimes what'll happen is you'll misjudge a situation, and it's because you still have a lot to learn, I guess, when it comes to how to vet the right partner. I'm trying to use my words wisely because I don't want to offend you. But watch for consistency, move slow, and don't have your standards too high, but be realistic. You know what I'm saying? Because I think there's a lot of times where you can kind of like try to force things to fit when you know they don't fit. But then there's also times where you see the red flags and you still stay in it because you want the love so bad. And that's what Spirit's saying, don't do that. Take your time and really learn the people and make sure they're being consistent with you and their actions are matching their words. Don't fall into a relationship fast, all of those things. Things you probably may know, but you don't really put into practice. That's what confuses you. You're like, I don't know. Like, don't overthink it. Just pay attention to the facts. Okay. I hope that helps. That's what Spirit wants you to know. So you're on the right track, but there's still some things you've got to work through in order to get to the right person. Okay. All right. All right, y'all. Nathaniel, hey. Thank you so much, Nathaniel, for joining the Soul Tribe. Much love to you. Welcome. If you want to be like the Nathaniel and be a part of the Soul Tribe, all you got to do is hit that join button. It's only $9.99 per month, and it includes an automatic free mini reading by joining. There's a link that's in the membership page for my new members for you to book your free mini reading with me. You also get 10% discount on any purchase on my website. You get exclusive member-only content and videos, and also a bunch of freebies I give away to my members, including free readings and also free different little things that I do for my members. So check it out, y'all. It's really worth it. We have a lot of beautiful souls that are members of the channel. And if you are not a member, but you enjoy the content, at least subscribe, at least start there. And I appreciate all that support what I do. All right. We're going to keep this train rolling. And I'm going to ask last call for anybody that's interested in getting a mini reading live. Whatever question you have, money, career, love, general, what have you, it's only going to be $19.99 super chat or more to answer your question. If not, we're going to wrap up this live. Big shout outs again to our amazing mods, Missy, Lisa, T Rose, Keita. Thank y'all so much for the support tonight. And big shout out to our major contributor tonight, Sims. Thank you for the $139.99. And a big welcome to our new Soul Tribe member, Nathaniel. Thank you, Nathaniel. I hope you enjoy your time as a member and get to see the other fun content we do on the other side. So thank you. All right, guys, I'm about to wrap this thing up. Thank you all so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I leave you with this. No matter where you are on your love journey, whether it be you're just now putting yourself out there, or you've been dating for a very long time and haven't found your person, do know that love, true love connections, takes time because you got to water it. You got to nurture it, and you got to see, does it blossom or will it wilter and die? The only way you'll know if this relationship will grow and blossom if you give it time. Some of us, we get so impatient and we want our love story to come into fruition overnight. But we never really know our partner unless we take the time to really get to know our partner. So move intentionally. Be very intentional about who it is you want to have be a part of your love story. But if you see the red flags, also be intentional about cutting them off. Because one of the biggest things that we have in our life that we can never get back is our time. And many of us watching would agree. In the past, some of us have chose suitors that really did not see our worth and value and wasted our time. So what can we learn from those experiences in order to choose better? We can learn a lot about who we are, what we like, what we don't like, but we can also learn about that spiritual experience that tells us all the things that we need to work on within ourselves in order to attract a better partner for us in the future. If you feel stuck right now, if you feel like you're giving up hope, don't. It's just not your season. But when you are waiting for Mr. Wonderful or Mrs. Wonderful to show up, continue to work on your healing. Continue to work on building up a life that you can be proud of. Your money, your career, special projects, your children, your home, your goals. Why put all that on the wayside to focus on love that we don't even know that's going to come through? When we are wasting valuable time to become the best version of ourselves. That should be the focus. Although love is important, love is a beautiful thing, it's not the end all be all. And for some of us, it takes years to realize this, that I can find love and happiness within myself. And I can find a partner who just adds value to my experience. Never give up hope. Keep believing, keep fighting for you, and always collective. Put yourself first because you only deserve the best. All right. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I'll timestamp everything, including my little TED Talk. I hope you all have a wonderful Thursday. Until next time, collective, take care. Namaste. Bye.